Pop Fizz, I guess. Pop Fizz. That's the Coke opening. Because I don't have a Coke today. It's really distressing. All right, it's bothering me. I wasn't able to get to the store. I didn't have a chance to. I didn't have a chance to even order anything from like Postmates, so I'm kind of fucking, doing this shit. Water. I know. Fuck you. At least it's in my license, the Flash bottle. Welcome to Friday, motherfuckers. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. How are you? You have arrived at the destination that everybody calls, except Willy Wonka, Gavin Games. It's nice to have you here. It is Halloween Eve. Can you believe that shit? It is Halloween Eve. We have a hard stop, as the business folks like to say, at 5:30 my time, because we are taking the kids to the Halloween store, and then we're taking them to get the pumpkins, and we're carving the pumpkins. So we have a lot to do in a short time to do it. Let me walk you through the day, fellas. But hello, everybody. Welcome members, welcome non-members, welcome every single goddamn person who has decided to spend a little bit of their Friday afternoon going into the Halloween Eve with us here at the Gavin and Games. I want to kick something off very quickly because this is important. I am giving away a code today to this here game. Cobra Kai Karate Kid Saga continues. This is from, and we're doing something a little different here. This is from Flux Studios. I had a guy reach out on the Discord. I believe his name still is Delectable Doyle. And he says, Jaffe, I'm doing PR for this game. Here you go, pal. I know you were talking about it. Would you like a code? I said, yes, indeed, I would. Would you mind giving me one for the folks on the stream? He says, let me check with the team, Flux Studios. They say, no, of course, go right ahead. So here's what I want to do. I want to give this away. This is for PS4. And I want to give it away almost right away. Here's the reason why. At the end of the stream, or before we go in to play our actual game, which is Teardown, we're going to do something called the 20-minute review. Okay, here's what it's going to be. It's going to be, I'm going to play the game on stream for 20 minutes. I'm going to set a timer. At the same time, whoever gets this code, and that's why I want to give it to you early so you can download it. Whoever gets this code downloads it as well, but don't play it until we're going to start playing around the same time. Afterwards, we're going to have 2 minutes each to give this game a rating. What did we think? What did we like? What did we hate? And what's a scale 1 to 10? What do we think? That's what we're going to do. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. So okay, so first off, before you answer the following trivia question, and I will give it to the first person I see on the screen, and you may think you entered it first, but you can use my screen as a test or as a determining factor. You got to have a PS4. You got to be willing to call in, and you got to be able to download it and play it at about, we'll probably start playing it at about 3:45-ish, give or take, 3:30, maybe in about an hour, okay? So let me give you, so you got to be able to call in on the Discord. Make sure you got that set up or it's not going to work. You got to have a PS4, and you got to be able to download it. Okay? Oh, it's Captain Hogwash is back. You know, I'm a little disturbed, Hogwash, that the chat last night was going, where's Hogwash? We miss Hogwash. I don't like it. I don't like that we've become beholden to your stinky ass, but I guess we have. There you go. It is for the U.S. PlayStation Store, Tremaine. I don't know if that means if you want to log into the PlayStation Store in America, you will be able to get it. I don't want to promise that. I don't know, but I believe it works that way. If you can somehow get into the U.S. PlayStation Store, you couldn't type anything. Hogwash, why? Were you masturbating? What were you doing? Okay, so here we go. Here is the question. The first person to get this question will get last night, members only was last night. Oh, no, we did a later chat. Where's Rob the Mod been? Well, there's a bad hurricane brewing down in Louisiana, and I don't know if he has power. I'm sure he's okay, but his family's down there. Hopefully they're all just sort of hunkered down, as the folks say, and taking care of themselves. So he will be back, I have to assume, relatively soon. I want to believe that he's totally fine. He's just out of power, like a lot of people down there are right now. Okay. Here's the question. I got to come up with one real quick. Fine. I'll come up. It's a video game question. It is a video game question, and it's going to be real easy. In the game, Jumping Flash on PlayStation 1, what was the main collectible that the rabbit character collected? Now, don't answer if you don't. You got to be able to download it, PS4. You got to be able to call in. Chris Wilkerson gets it first. Carrots is the answer. Chris Wilkerson, do me a favor. Are you in the Discord? If you are, I will send you the code right now, and you can get to downloading, sir. Chris, are you in the Discord, buddy? Yeah, and congrats. Now, I haven't really played this game. I looked at it for a couple of minutes just to make sure it worked, but I don't know if it's congrats. Anybody who gives free codes to Gabbin' Games needs to know. I'm just going to be honest about shit. And if I like it, great. If it's okay, great. I'm never going to be mean, but I don't know if I'm going to like this game or not. Okay, Chris, if I send you the Discord, you'll join. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying? Okay, I'm going to send you a Discord right now. So I'm going to try. There we go. Hello, Temporal Tune-Up. You just finished watching The Haunting of Bly Manor and Hereditary. I saw a bit of The Haunting of Hill House. I haven't seen Bly Manor. Was it good? But I couldn't get into Hill House, which is crazy because I love shit like that. But, okay, Chris, here it is right here. Here is the Discord. I've heard really good things about it. And Hereditary I saw. Hereditary, I loved aspects of Hereditary, and then there were aspects of it that I was just kind of like, especially the ending. The ending I thought was just kind of like, what the fuck is happening? But there's obviously that scene, that amazing scene in Hereditary, which I won't spoil, but it's quite phenomenal when what happens. You have no idea what the fuck the ending was. Oh, right. Well, yeah. I mean, it was like, what? What the fuck is this about? But still, it was a good movie. Hogwash says it seems they don't know how to end it. Okay, so while we're waiting for Chris to get in and get his code, we're going to jump into some news and talk about what's happening in the world of video games and geek culture. The phone line on the Discord is open if you want to call in, debate, discuss, offer your cup of tea. And we will go from there. Ryan says, by the way, back to Hereditary, the ending, you fool, was amazing. The only bad part is they took the last 5 minutes to explain it all. If you paid attention, all the clues were there. Well, okay, hang on. Are you saying, when I say the ending, I'm talking about the treehouse thing, right? Are you saying that's the ending? Or I don't remember if there was anything beyond that. That is a huge pumpkin candle. No, it's a big empty pumpkin Zanmoff, and it's got a candle inside of it. It's not actually a pumpkin candle. Okay, I apologize. Allergies are raging right now, man. Crazy shit going down. That was the ending. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just thought you know what it is? Here's what I thought about the ending. I just thought it was so leaving things open. But it was so out of left field. It was nothing in that movie. It would almost be like watching the movie Seven, and at the end of the movie, Morgan Freeman just has superpowers, and you're like, what? And you're saying that was hinted at the whole time. Maybe I'd need to watch it again. But when my first watch through, when the ending occurred, I absolutely did not. I did not understand where that was coming from. Okay, Chris, you are in the Discord. Okay, can you send me a direct message on the Discord? That is, I think it's just Jaffe or Papa Jaffe or Jaffe Stream. Good American afternoon, Johnny. Gonna shave your head on stream. No, but I am going to get rid of all this, hopefully this weekend. So listen. By the way, last thing, then we're gonna get to the news, I promise. I'm sorry. I don't like things to do all this housekeeping, as they call it at the beginning, but I want to get to tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. You can see it up above me. Train to Busan, House of a Thousand Corpses, horror double feature, Halloween night, starting at 6 o'clock. You have to have a Twitch account. You have to be Cult Calypso or higher. We're going to watch movies together over on the Twitch app. I'll drop a link and all that stuff. I'll put all the information on the Discord. That's happening tomorrow night. Hopefully we'll see some of you guys at our very first ever Gabbin' Games member movie night. It's a windfall of super chats. I don't understand what that means, Johnny. No, I'm going to do it on my own. Okay. All right. Did Chris send me something? Not yet. Okay. So, all right, let's talk about this real quick. I saw this in the news. I'm sure you saw this in the news as well. Basically, you've got another creative director walking away from Microsoft. This is one of the creative directors over at Rare, who is the Everwild director. And I want to tell you why this interests me, right? We're very familiar with what's been happening over with Halo. They've lost a number of leads. This is a third project lead, and this was recently. This was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. A third project lead is unexpectedly departed from 343 in the already delayed Halo Infinite, adding to the title's already lengthy list of problems, right? And then today we have the news that this guy, the Everwild director, walks out. Now that's not, the first comment here on N4G is they're dropping like flies, right? I mean, that's the obvious read of this. There's people that are saying, well, this particular scenario isn't terrible because this guy's been on a leave of absence for a month already. He probably wasn't that dialed in. Maybe it's not that big of a loss, but this is also the team that a couple months back said, we don't really know what the game is yet, right? So this is only interesting to me in that it potentially points to a pattern that fascinates me, okay? The pattern that fascinates me, it's a question, obviously, of what is happening with Microsoft's management. Microsoft is making some very good, smart deals and business moves when it comes to the Xbox. Thank you so much for the follow on the YouTube. Mujtaba, thank you so much, sir. But it's a management problem, maybe. I mean, it's possible all these things just kind of hit at the same time. It's possible COVID obviously amplified it, fine, whatever. But here's the deal. It's not just Everwild. It's not just the Halo 3 people, the Halo Infinite 3 key members leaving one after another. It's not the fact that Halo was delayed because people looked at it and said, I don't know if they delayed it because the audience response or they knew they were going to have to delay it anyway. It's that and the fact that they're launching their hardware without anything that is unique to their brand new hardware, okay? So it is obviously a pattern that you can't help but recognize. And I say this as a guy that plans on buying an Xbox Series X before a PS5 because I love what they're doing with Game Pass. I love all the backwards compatibility for that particular system, games I missed. And again, it really comes down to Game Pass for me. But regardless, though, I sit there and I go, what? I want to know at a human level, what the fuck is happening at that company, right? Is it possible this is all just bad luck and it all, sure, I guess it's possible. But Sony is launching, even though their launch titles are still pretty anemic in terms of numbers, they're still launching with a Spider-Man game. They're launching with a Little Big Planet game. They're launching with Demon Souls or Dark Souls, whatever the fuck it is. I am trying to get my head around how do you survive in that business if you work at Microsoft? Whether you're Phil, I don't know if Phil's the guy who's managing the teams at a meta level, but it's like, are there arguments every day? Or did somebody almost get fired? Did somebody get fired? I mean, how could you not see this coming? How could you not see the management problem that is facilitating these really bad launch issues. I don't understand it, and I want to understand it. I want to know, because, I worked at Sony, obviously, and, I don't think Microsoft doesn't have a culture of crunch. I remember Scott Campbell telling me how bad they crunched to get out Twisted Metal Head-On PSP. He's like, dude, they wanted the title for launch day, and we killed ourselves. It didn't, little Jason Schreier wasn't writing about it, but they killed themselves out in Utah to get the PSP Twisted Metal Head-On launched. We killed ourselves God of War, but that wasn't a launch title, right? Something in the Sony management is able to consistently push these products out. And if I'm sitting there at Microsoft, here's what I want to know. Why isn't Phil or Phil's boss or someone in the culture there going, guys, we need to bring in some people who have experience doing this, and or we need to remove some of the people that are creating these problems. And there was a time when, as an outside observer, I would say, well, look, it's new management, give them time, give them time, give them time. And to be fair, I think Spencer has done a lot of great shit at Xbox. I mean, I am not this guy who's throwing cold water on that guy's achievements, because he's done a lot of smart, fucking progressive, bold moves when it comes to his vision for Xbox. But goodness gracious, their management, or not even management, my assumption is it's management. But goodness gracious, their inability to just do the most impossible but basic thing, which is ship some shit. They don't have a single, and it's not like, I know, I apologize, we were going to launch Halo. We were going to launch, this brand new Blinks the Time Cat, which I know you mock, but now you've seen the footage and you're blown away. We were going to launch a brand new Gears of War that we dropped as a surprise. It's not going to be in November. It's going to be January 15th. We apologize, COVID, blah, blah. That at least would be something. But they don't have anything that they can point to and say, this is original, this is first party, this is coming for your brand new $4.99 piece of hardware. I need to understand, just as somebody who has managed people, who has been managed, who has worked in video games, I don't know what's going on. I don't agree with you, Eternal. Eternal says this may be Sony's strongest launch lineup, maybe the strongest console launch lineup ever. Yeah, no. Really? I applaud Sony for being able to get out games for their new console, but Miles Morales, which looks great, by the way. I'm going to show some footage that, who sent me that? Was it Samson sent me that? Which looks awesome. Little Big Planet looks good, but I mean, these are not like, it's not like when fucking, the N64 launched with Mario. I would absolutely not agree with you that this is the best launch ever. You would have thought Xbox learned their lesson with the launch of Xbox One. I thought they did. Elder Scrolls 1 year exclusive, highly likely. You're asking me, Opzar, is Elder Scrolls a 1 year exclusive, highly likely? Oh, I have no idea. We've talked about this before. There's two ways they can play it. They can either play it and say it's exclusive, haha, fuck you, Sony. I don't think that's the right move. I think the right move is, here it is, it's not exclusive, but Sony people, you got to pay $70 for it. Or you can come over to Game Pass and get that and all these other games for basically what you feel of as free, which is like $10 a month. So I think the latter is smarter, but I have no idea. Okay, Chris, here you go. Chris is in the thing saying, Chris, I need somebody who's going to download this game to their PS4, who's then going to play it at the same time I play it, which is in about an hour and 20 minutes. Play it for 20 minutes and call in on the Discord. If that doesn't sound like you, let me give this code to someone else, because Chris is saying he's kind of like, I don't know what's going on. So yeah, you may have just come in at a bad time and answered the question. The PS5 has a great launch lineup, says Dom. I mean, I don't think it's shit, but I don't think it's great. Okay, I guess you're saying it's great. Okay, it's great as a batch of software to show off the hardware. What? No, I'm not, Aunt Wango. God, I hate this internet culture. Aunt Wango says Jaffe is trolling, surely. No, I'm not. I'm sitting here telling you, as a guy who has been, playing video games professionally and making professionally and playing them my whole life and making them for 20 years. When a console comes out, for me personally, I want to have an experience that I can't really have anywhere else. Spider-Man, look at this thing. Spider-Man looks amazing. Spider-Man looks insane. Like they basically released today footage of Into the Spider-Verse animation style with Miles Morales, which is just like, it's beautiful. It's beautifully done. When we were doing God of War for a while, we were actually talking about, hey, let's do all the monsters in like a stop motion style. And we could never figure out how to do it because we were worried people would think it was a frame rate problem. But these motherfuckers pull it off. And maybe it's because you already know what this style is supposed to be. I don't know. But this is absolutely amazing. The Little Big Planet game looks absolutely amazing. And Demon Souls, I haven't seen the new trailer, but the first trailer looks absolutely amazing. So if you guys are talking about that, I would agree. But out of all the titles that Hogwash is mentioning, he's mentioning Miles, Sackboy, Demons, and Ratchet. Ratchet is the only... Okay, so what more do I want, Immortal Black? Okay, this just goes back to fundamentally how a lot of people who watch this stream and me when it comes to games we enjoy are different. I have played this game before. It is called Spider-Man. I played it in 2018, and I really liked it. This is more of the same, but with pretty graphics. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, whatever, I don't like those games, but I have played those games before, and if I liked those games, I go, I've already played that. When I look at Little Big Planet, it looks amazing, but it just looks like more of the same. Okay, so... what do you mean? It makes no sense, Eternal. Eternal says you haven't played it like this. What? With ray tracing? Is bullshit. Bullshit. Horse shit. You gamers should fucking demand more. I can look at this, and I don't mean as a launch title. I think as a launch title, but this is built on the back of a game they spent 4 fucking years making. And James Stevenson, the head of their communications department, came out and said that a lot of that was built on the bones of, or at least the learned inheritance of, what was the fucking punk rock game when Xbox won the launch title? The goddamn thing with these on zip lines and all that shit. I understand graphics matter. I'm not suggesting they don't matter. I'm saying, though, that as a player, as someone I'm more interested in give me an experience that I can't have anywhere else. And so Ratchet is interesting because Ratchet does something with, and I don't know how it's going to affect gameplay because we've only seen it visually so far. But right now, when you look at Ratchet and how he's jumping through all the universes seamlessly, I'm like, okay, that could be interesting. It could be interesting in the same way that Titanfall 2 campaign was interesting when you got the Chrono bracelet and you were literally having the same fight in different time periods and you were able to warp at your own will between the two and strategize between which time period you wanted to be in while you were fighting in that space. So Sunset Overdrive, yes, Afrally. I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't be excited. I'm just suggesting that Ant Wong... Okay, here's what I love. Ant Wongo says, Sunset Overdrive did jack for MS, 3 exclamation points. I'm not saying it was good or bad. I'm saying that the Spider-Man team is saying that we built a lot of the bones. The bones of that game are in Spider-Man, just like the bones of Kinetica are in God of War 1. That's all I'm fucking saying. I think you should definitely reconsider a different hobby if none of these games please you. Immortal Black, fuck off. Do you realize the number of games I have played this year and I have fallen in love with is more than any other year in a decade? If the way you define the hobby is visual, then I think you should consider maybe not being a bit of a sheep. Maybe you should consider not being so surface. Maybe you should consider the fact that if all you care about is graphics, that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But if your primary concern with next gen is visual, then I think you're the one that should consider a different hobby, sir, because I can see better graphics than this in real life. I can see better graphics than this in a fucking movie. So if that's the only thing that matters to you, Random Moose has a great point of view. Console gamers need a taste of variety that you find on PC. I mean, I may have been spoiled. I may have been spoiled by PC. You're absolutely right. because PC doesn't look as good as this a lot of times. Sometimes it does, but a lot of their games don't. But they're interesting. They're different. So don't fucking come at me, motherfucker. I mean, you can if you want. I don't care. Movie CGI sticks out like a sore thumb. No, not Into the Spider-Verse doesn't. What I'm saying is Into the Spider-Verse looks better than this. And you're like, yeah, it's a movie. I'm like, I know, that's the point. If that's your litmus test, go watch a fucking movie. All right. Hello, everybody else. So, Chris Wilkerson, did you hit me up about, do you want this Karate Kid code or what? If you're not even in the chat anymore, I'm just going to give it. It sounds like you're kind of apathetic to it anyway. Let me give it to somebody else. The first person to type this in the chat will get the Karate Kid code. You have to have a PS4. You have to be willing to call in towards the end of the show and talk to me about your experiences on the Discord. And you have to be able to download it. Here we go. All right, Chris, I will. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, buddy. You have to type in gameplay is more important than graphics. Go. First one to type. Gameplay is more important than graphics. But you got to meet those criteria, too. Here we go. Here we go. Where are we at, boys? Where are we at? All right, Panda's uncle gets it. But Panda's uncle, you need to join the Discord and you need to be willing to call in. Are you willing to do those two things? If you are, send me a private message and I will send you a code. Learn to Swim says, Jaffe, look, I agree with you that we should ask for more, though I think it's a great starting point. I don't disagree with you. I absolutely don't disagree with you. I'm not some kind of snooty motherfucker that says this doesn't look good. This looks awesome. I want to play this game. I want to play Little Big Planet. In fact, I probably won't be able to get a PS5 when it launches because I won't be able to find one. I'm going to buy this on PS4. I'm going to buy Little Big Planet on PS4 because these games look fun. My whole point, though, is when Eternal says it's the best launch lineup ever, my criteria for determining that is very different. My criteria is what, like Hogwash said, what can this hardware do for me that my current hardware cannot do for me? That's all I'm fucking saying. You get a new fucking hobby. Who was that who said that, you motherfucker? Okay. Random says, I want to play it too when it's cheaper. Okay. Heath Nation says, I think both PS5 and Xbox Series X are struggling with starting titles, but in a different way. Yeah, I mean, Sony, look. Now, here's what's, on the flip side. Here's what Jim Ryan came out today. There was a little nugget in this that I thought was interesting. He was mostly talking about VR, and his quote was, we're more than a few minutes from the future of VR. But he was basically saying, other than the PSVR that you have now working on PS5 with the adapter that you can get for free. Hello, Brian Red Lightning. Always good to see you, sir. Hope you're feeling good. Other than that, you shouldn't be really expecting a new VR headset or anything like that. I think he said certainly not in 2021. I think somewhere, maybe in a different article, he said not even 2022. And he said, I think he was dancing around it. Yeah, he says it will not be a meaningful component of interactive entertainment until at least 2022. I've been a big fan of VR in terms of, I've banged the drum about it. I love the Quest. I absolutely love the Rift. I love room-based VR. Fact of the matter is, even I've come around to the fact that it's too much trouble, and after the gimmick wears off, it's not worth it. He didn't say 2021. It's right here in the goddamn thing, Matrix. PlayStation CEO says VR will not be a meaningful component of interactive entertainment until at least 2022. At least 2022. So, Matrix, it's right there. It's right there. Matrix is disagreeing with me. I'm showing you the article. I'm showing you the article from the woman that interviewed the motherfucker. Learn says, Jaffe, I get your point. It's best for me, but not for all. Right. I enjoy your take on gaming and get that it's doing it for you on a hyperbolic level like people want you to say. I'm not sure I understand that. Okay, so here's what Jim Ryan said that I thought was interesting. He says, narrative-driven gaming experiences have always been kind of a unique strength of PlayStation. So there's this synergy. Sony will continue to be focusing mainly on narrative-driven titles, right? So that's another part of it that for me, I think is, I think, I mean, that's great. They're focused on that. I mean, they clearly do really well, but that seems pretty not wise thinking, in my opinion. I think when you look at the games that have been most successful, they're not narrative-driven single-player games. They're just not. Now, Sony does a great job at them, and they absolutely should keep making them. But the idea that we're going to double down and keep making that, and we're going to let Rocket League do its thing, we're going to let Fortnite do its thing, we're going to let the sports game, I mean, they have baseball, but that's not football. It almost seems to me like he really should broaden his perspective a little bit, at least if this quote is to be believed. Now, Matrix is telling you that you shouldn't believe this. Matrix says, until 2020, I'm not even going to get into it. It's right here. It's clear what he's saying. If you can't read it, I don't know what to tell you. Alexa says, I love how people hear Jaffe say this isn't an all-time great console launch to him in response, so you don't like any of these games. I don't understand you motherfuckers. I don't understand you. I mean, you can't... Are you dense? Are you fucking dense? Can you not have a nuanced discussion? Are you one of those kind of voters that you're going to go vote Tuesday and it's like, I like that he just said this. Here's my vote. Do I use a pencil or a paintbrush to fill in the little circle there? Is nuance not possible for some of you motherfuckers? Right. Prism says it's not a binary thing. You can absolutely peel back the PS5 and say there's some problems here. You can certainly peel back the Xbox management and say, what the fuck is going on? But to act like I've insulted your fucking girlfriend because I've said I don't think this is the greatest fucking launch lineup in the history of video games, fuck you, motherfucker. Fucking moron. How do you walk to your car and drive to work every day unless you're like 8? You sound like you got to be 8 or 10 or 11 years old. Yeah, Eric says, so you're telling me you hate the PS5? Absolutely. Absolutely. Jesus Christ. Here, let's talk about something else. I'll let the chat have the final word. You know what bothers me? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm giving this code to a fucking member. I'm done. What member who's part of the Discord wants the fucking Karate Kid code? I've had it. I've got 2 people. And Chris Wilkerson, you know I love you, pal. I got 2 motherfuckers who are supposed to be hitting me up in Discord. No, fuck it. Members only at this point. Get the first member that DMs me gets the goddamn code. You got to have the goddamn PS4, and you got to be able to call in and talk to me about it, and you got to download it during the show. Let's go. Shut up, Hogwash. I'm not reading that. Yes, I am buying both. I'm absolutely buying. I'm buying both of the hardware. Yes, 100%. But I'm not buying them day one. I mean, look, if somebody called me and said, Jaffe, there's a PS5 at Target, you want it? I would say, oh, fuck yeah, I totally want it. Okay, Heath Nation is the man that gets the code. Here you go, pal. Heath Nation, download. That's not it. What is that it? Hang on. I'm going to give you this download, Heath, and jump on in there. This is a code from the fellas over at Fusion. I think they're called Fusion Studio. And download it, and don't play it yet until we play it around the same time. And this is for you, pal. Thank you for basically making my job a little easier. Nobody said your job was easy, Jaffe. Fuck you. Listen to me. If you want to debate this, you can call in. Now, look. Matrix says, Jaffe, did you saw? Did I see Jim Ryan taking shots at Microsoft for going into purchasing spree? It wasn't a shot. He basically said, it's right here. While Jim Ryan, the CEO, head of PlayStation, described the ZeniMax acquisition by Microsoft as a logical step for Xbox, Sony's strategy lies in steady, thoughtful, constant organic growth and investment in the studios rather than major acquisitions. Is that a shot? He's basically saying we approach things differently. I guarantee you if Sony could acquire Bethesda, they would. They'd like to. Divided Baxter. I didn't say that. Divided Baxter says, Jaffe, remind us why Xbox is a better choice than Sony. When did I say Xbox was a better choice than Sony? I said, for me, would you like to hear why I'm more interested in buying an Xbox first if I have an option? Is that what you're saying? Rotten, you have a PS5. If I want it, you have to pay for it. Well, of course I have to pay for it. Are you guaranteed to get it on launch day? Like I can have it 2 days after it launches, or it's like you might get it on launch day. You got to wait for Amazon and things like that. Let me know. Okay, so you're asking about why I want Xbox more. Because I am much more interested in what I get from Game Pass. I like all of the games that are first party. I don't love them. Do I look at Gears of War 5 and say, that's amazing? No, it's good. It's a solid B title compared to certainly Miles Morales, right? But I've played Miles and I've played Gears, right? I like the fact that almost every week there's something new to play. Sometimes it's big budget stuff. And with these acquisitions and all the acquisitions they've already made, like all the other companies they've been acquiring, they're going to be big titles. They may not ever be as big or polished as Sony's, but they'll be big titles if management can pull their fucking heads out of their ass. But even then you get stuff that's not like groundbreaking in terms of production, like Wasteland 3, which is one of the best games of the year. So there's a sense of variety. There's a sense of convenience. There's a sense of ease of being able to acquire those games and play those games. That is what I like about them. Jaffe, I might acquire an extra Series X. Upvote, yeah, I would be interested from you and Panda if these are actually launch day or the day after or whatever. But I don't think I'd be interested if it was like you've ordered it, you've got a flyer from Best Buy saying you're on the wait list. Let me know. I appreciate it. Vanquish says, how many game narratives have you really enjoyed? I like gameplay and can only think of maybe 2 stories in games I've enjoyed. Gameplay is greater than story. I agree with you. Gameplay is greater than story when you're playing games. Like, I'll give you an example. Fuck you, Dennis Kelly. Dennis Kelly, that doesn't explain why you need a Series X. So I'm sorry that my explanation for how I want to spend my money and spend my time isn't sufficient for you, pal. If you're asking about S versus X, though, it's because ultimately I know there are going to be games on the X that run better. And I may as well, and I want to, I want to have a faster game resume and all that shit, but I don't really care either way on that, but it's one of the two. Yes, Samson, I agree. Miles Morales is a great game to show off the hardware, period. 100%. There's no doubt. And I don't know if you were here earlier, Samson. I showed what you sent me. And I was like, yeah, it looks fucking great. There's no doubt that that is a great launch title to achieve that goal. And I also think there's no doubt that a large percentage of gamers care more about that goal than I do. I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is I have some fucking maroons in the goddamn chat that act as if there can only be one. Like, I can sit here and I can say, if I was Jim Ryan, if I was Scott Rohde, I would say, Jaffe, I agree. We need to make sure we have some innovative, interesting gameplay beyond just the slight innovations you're going to see from Spider-Man to Miles. But we also are a business, and we're in a very expensive business, and we know that looks sell. And we know that these are things that we can get done on launch time. Microsoft could be having pie-in-the-sky theories about everything being brilliant gameplay-wise, but they can't get the ball down the field. So I don't disagree. I can be nuanced in the conversation with you enough to say I understand the value of it for you. What bothers me is you can't be nuanced enough to hit me back and say, in a fucking, grown-up way, meaning anybody over the age of 14 would say, yeah, that's not as important to me, Jaffe. I really like the Flash and stuff, but I get the gameplay. It's important, but it's not the number one priority as much as just like, wow, this looks amazing. Instead, some of you motherfuckers come on. I mean, do you realize how moronic you come off? How stupid you fucking come off? I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let's move the fuck on. Jaffe, no, I don't. Jaffe, first off, it's has. It's has, Billy-O. You know I love you, Billy-O. It's Jaffe Jaffe has a love-hate relationship to Sony. It's not Jaffe have a love-hate relationship to Sony. Come on, man. I'm tired of this. Who's cranky today, baby? It's good and cranky. It's not okay, John. If you think that requires an English major to understand when you need to use has versus have, then I don't know what to tell you, pal. I don't know what to tell you, pal. That's not an English major. An English major would be like, explain to me the variance between Wordsworth's Ode to Becoming and how there are similarities between what he was saying about existence and what some people think Walt Whitman thought he was saying about existence, and maybe the irrelevancy of life in Leaves of Grass. That's an English major. Me going, you probably need a has there and not a have. That's not English major. That's like third grade, sir. Todd Howard comes in. He says, I'm done. I'm done putting up with this shit. Jaffe, I'm here to fucking save you. I'm here to fucking save you. Todd Howard joins the cult of Calypso. You know we appreciate it, pal. You know we enjoy it. I thank you for the generosity, man. And beyond that, Todd Howard, not only thank you for the generosity and being part of our community, but I hope we see you Saturday night on Halloween at the double feature of Train to Busan and House of Thousand Corpses. I think it's going to pop. I think it's going to pop. This is for you, Todd Howard. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go now. Where is it? Where is it? What the fuck? What the fuck? Todd Howard, you're supposed to be getting Calypso himself coming to say thank you. If it don't pop in the next few minutes, I'll manually kick it off. Where is he? Come on now. Come on now. Damn it. Halo Infinite is literally charging players to change their armor color. Yeah, that's shitty, Eddie. 100% that's shitty. If that's the case, that's terrible. I think that's awful. Why are you not getting your goddamn thing, pal? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. There's Cert. What's Cert saying? Jaffe. Okay, okay, all right, here we go. Cert sent me this. I'm going to bring this up. He says, Jaffe, this is why PS5 is greater than Xbox. And again, I'm not ripping on PS5. God, where is nuance gone in this country? Why can't I say I want that first instead of like, this is better. This is better. Okay. Oh shit, Sert's joking. Well, now I got to see what the fuck he's talking about. Todd Howard, why didn't we get your thing to pop, baby? All right, here you go. Watch this shit. This is what Cert just sent me. He says this is why the PS5 is better.
Okay, nu är jag på OS-nivå. Kan klippa mellan spel och jag kallar det. Så trycker man på Spider-Man.
Okay.
Dette er nå har jeg vært ute av spillet, så nå er det clean boot. Her er hovedmenyen.
Why is it better?
Og det er min I spillet.
What did I miss? What did I miss? I mean, you know, again, whatever. Let's move on. I'm not agitated, Seb Sab. I'm just having fun. You guys, I don't give a fuck. Buy what the fuck you want. What do I care what you fucking buy? I mean, it loaded fast. Great. Xbox loads has game resume. So what? God, are you guys really this into this? Jesus fucking Christ. I know the answer is Yar. Like, wouldn't your life be richer if you could just love video games instead of caring about this shit? Mario Heat, I'm not an Xbox fanboy. I kicked off the conversation basically saying, holy shit, Microsoft's management is in fucking trouble. Because what is going on with all these creative directors leaving? What is going on with them not having launch software? I don't understand. Hawaiian, you're very welcome, sir. He wants me to, he says, thanks for shouting out your Kratos license plate. Yeah, he's got this guy in the Discord has a Kratos license plate, and he's got an axe in the goddamn front, the big goddamn axe. Jaffe, how much is Microsoft paying you? Fuck you, Wavemaster. I'll tell you what, Microsoft is paying me well. They're not paying me as much as your mother pays me every night. Okay, let's just put it that way. But she owes me because last night we did some weird fucking shit because you know how she is, and you know how she is firsthand. And, you know, what are you going to do? This is what happens when Jaffe drinks water. That's totally true. Totally true. Okay, so look, let's move the fuck on. Oh, there's Panda's uncle. Okay. Well, yeah, Panda's uncle, we already got Heath Nation is downloading it. We'll get you next time, pal. Let's move on. I want to talk about Shinji Mikami, who I know it sounds crazy. I've been very familiar with his work, but I never really kind of put the two and two together and said, oh, he did this game, he did this, you know. So I've followed his career a lot more since the chat turned me on to the fact that, dude, that's the same motherfucking guy making those games. I'm like, shit, really? Oh God, you guys, look, anybody in the chat that's actually upset or thinks I'm upset can fuck right off. We're just having fun. I don't give a shit. I you know what? Enjoy video games. What I believe in my heart of hearts is there's a real problem if you care about which box somebody buys or you really want, I mean, it's just fun. Who gives a shit? I mean, who gives a shit? If you do, I'm worried about you. Get yourself into some therapy, pal. Here's the point, though. He has this statement. He says, Mikami thinks game devs peak in their 30s, like he did at 39 with Resident Evil. Now, when I read this, I was kind of like going, oh, that's interesting, because absolutely, if you look so far, and I don't know if I'm done making games or not, if you look so far at the shit I've made, the biggest successes I've had have been when I was in my 30s. That's where we had Twisted Metal Black, which is one of the best reviewed games I've worked on, and we had God of War, which is the best reviewed game probably that I've worked on. And there's absolutely a sense of, and I was like, why is this? At least for me, like, I don't think I've lost ambition in my life since I entered my 40s, and I'm going to enter my 50s fucking soon. But what he goes on to say that it's almost this sweet spot, right? It's the sweet spot where you know enough and you've sort of politically and contact-wise built up your, you know, avatar of yourself enough that you can influence people, you can put yourself in a leadership position, you can actually have enough trust in upper management from upper management that they will give you, you know, the reins to the horse to ride it roughly the way you want. But you don't know so much and you haven't had so much success that you've limited yourself. Now, this may drop as games get easier to make, right? The guy who made one of my favorite games of the year, Pumpkin Jack, is 23 years old, and he made the whole goddamn thing himself. So this was back when Mikami and me were in our 30s. You know, it took a fucking village to make most video games. Now that it's easier, maybe this number will go down. But once you come out of your 30s and once you have that success, here's what I think it is. Now, I don't know if there's a lot of people who are close to my age. I know there's a few, but I think there is this romanticized view, and I had it my whole life until I achieved it, that if you do something big and you do something successful, it's that Steve Jobs quote about, I want to put a dent in the universe. I want to change the world. It's very romanticized. And if you've never done it yourself, you can't help but romanticize it because all you know about it is the way you have taken in other people's creations that have moved you and brought you joy. And so, of course, from that perspective, you go, just like when I was a kid watching movie makers, I was like, how in the world is that not the best job in the world? Look what you do. Look what you create. But once you've done it a number of times, you realize that it's still really fun, but there is no putting a dent in the universe. You know, you're hot for a little bit. The world loves you for a little bit. Then you're not. Then you are again. And it's not meaningful. So I think what Mikami probably is talking about is when you put something out like Resident Evil 4 that has universal acclaim, that's just loved to the fucking moon and back, as it should be, once you've achieved that, the desire for that greatness, for that sort of swagger, that sort of, bombastic sense of I am the king of the fucking world. Once you've actually achieved it, you're like, oh, it's just like another day at the office. It's cool. It's nice to have some money for once, but it ain't all it's cracked up to be. It's not bad. It's just not it's not what you were promised. That's all I'm saying. Jorge says Druckmann's 41. We'll see what happens. No, Kojima's 50. Kojima's 50. I guess when machine learning starts to creep into game dev, then I guess some things will make a difference in game development. Sure, Novaverse, but right now it's already, again, I mean, you can make your own goddamn game in a weekend at this point. I guess we'll see if Druckmann peaked in his 30s in the next 10 years. It's a great point. I'm not saying it happens to everybody, but Mikami says it happens to him. I guess you could look at his, I mean, when was Vanquish? Vanquish was after RE4. I thought Vanquish was amazing. Barlog's 45. It'll be interesting to see what happens to Corey. I mean, seriously, I need to talk to Corey. I want to get him on the stream soon. I want to ask him because I saw this group in Australia just gave God of War 2018. They awarded it the game of the generation. And obviously that, you know, that's gotta sit pretty relevantly and meaningfully on your shoulders in a great way. But the question for me is, the question for me is, how do you, like, I'm wondering if he's having the same experience I was after God of War. It's like, maybe he's like, no, dude, I am fucking pumped now. And maybe because God of War, even though, you know, Corey's DNA is all over the God of War franchise, maybe he'd still, I mean, he should, but maybe he doesn't look at it as his. So maybe he has this thing to prove if he makes a new IP. So maybe that's what's driving him. But short of that, once you've reached the mountain, it's just fucking, you know, it's hard. It's hard to kind of care anymore. You want to reach different mountains. Learn to Swim says, I'm very ambitious. I had such high expectations for myself, but since I became a dad, doing my best to be a great dad feels like the best thing I could ever do. I think it depends on the age of your kids, man. That's another thing. I don't know if Mikami has kids. I don't think Kojima does he? Zach Scott, yes. Vanquish was Mikami. So when I had kids, it wasn't like, and I was like, God of War had shipped, right? It wasn't like I had a conscious thought of, I don't want to work as much. I want to be with my kids. I mean, I did. I was at every game. I was at every event happily. I'm glad they're growing up wonderfully, but I hate the fact that, like, they no longer, you know, want you in their lives as much. Now you're just playing a supporting role. I'm like, oh, that sucks. But it could be that a lot of people in their 40s are raising kids, and that consciously or subconsciously becomes, of course, as it should, their focus. You know, what's the guy? Miyazaki, the great animator. My understanding is he and his son have a terrible relationship because, or at least they did, because the dad was never fucking home. Kojima has a son, says Jorge. Okay, all right. Anyways, interesting. Made me think, made me wonder about that. I don't want to show you that. I'm not in the mood to talk about that. Heads up, tomorrow, if you're into horror games, Dread XP, which is Dread Central, which is a horror website, they are doing their, they're doing kind of a YouTube stream. I don't know if it's a video or if it's live, but they're announcing 40 cool horror trailers for video games. So Dread XP is the video game part of Dread Central. They cover horror games exclusively. They've also started to dip their toe into publishing. They have They have the Dread X collection, which is like 10 horror games, short horror games. They have 3 of those volumes out now. So this, I'm just giving you a heads up, and I have nothing to say about it other than I'm going to watch it. Maybe, depending on the day, I'll live stream it, depending on the time of day, because, you know, I love horror and I love games. And even though the Dread XP collection, as it should be, it's an anthology. Some of them hit, some of them miss. It's still, you know, if you love horror, it's a good thing to look at. I tried to return to pro wrestling, says Zach, after having kids, and I just couldn't dig deep enough to reach the heights I did in my first run, despite all the accumulated knowledge. Okay, so Zach, why do you think that is? Is it just because you're like, you know, because you're like, you have a bigger priority? David, I'm around 32 at this point, and when I was in high school, says HD, God of War actually piqued my interest in mythology. Yeah, I get it. And I'm like, hey, that's great. I liked hearing that, but I loved mythology when I was growing up, and I love the fact I've heard so many people, I heard people actually going, was Kratos like a real dude? I'm like, dude, no. I mean, it's a real name, but no, I love that. I love hearing that. It's fantastic. You have a typo in the banner. Oh, did I type member? Oh, I did type member wrong. I'll fix it. I knew life was bigger than one art form. Got it, says Zach. Okay. Did you already see the Demon Souls trailer? I did not see it, no. I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the next one. Okay. So, what do I want to talk about? Let me see something real quick. Okay. I want to show you something. You know what that is? You know what that is? Fuck it, we'll leave it Member. We'll leave it Member. That is a Resident Evil statue. Do you know what else it is? You know what else it is? It's $2,700. Are you out of your shitting fucking mind? That'll cost you $2,700. Now, is it beautiful? Yeah, it's beautiful. Look at the detail. Look at the fucking arm in the process of coming off the goddamn body. It's amazing. I don't know if it's $2,700 amazing, but it's fucking amazing. It's beautiful. I agree, Eric Lemon. Absolutely. Bacon Magma, our favorite, says, no, this medium allows you to age like wine instead of milk. It's called becoming too complacent and not having the willpower innovation when you accomplish stuff. Bacon Magma, let me ask you a question. The last creation that you shipped, how did it feel? Like, did you maintain your ambition? Did you maintain your drive, Bacon Magma, when you shipped the last, game, book, you wrote your last book, movie, what have you? And when you had kids, Bacon Magma, did that change for you? Is what I would like to know. Because you may be right, but I need some context first to know that, okay? Hit me up, Bacon Magma. And if you are worried that you are walking into a bit of a trap, you're absolutely goddamn right, because you don't have kids. You haven't done shit. So don't fucking come at me and tell me the problem is willpower and innovation. The problem is the very thing that brings you to those heights, which is your desire to chase after what's new and fresh and different and excites you. Once you get that meal, you want to eat something different. If you had any success, Bacon Magma, you would know that's what I'm talking about. Hello, Kronos. As always, good to see you. Happy TGIF. You as well, sir. You as well. Okay. I want to give you a heads up on this. One of the next, if not the next, Alexa says, I wonder if Bacon lost his willpower and innovation after writing another internet comment. Right. One of the next Gabbin' Games game night is going to be Strange Brigade, because now I have played this. I have played this on Stadia, and I liked it a lot. This is basically Indiana Jones meets Left 4 Dead. It's rarely on sale. It is currently 90% off on the Steam store. This will cost you $5, okay? It may not be the very next Gabbin' Games game night, which will be in about 2 weeks, but if it's not that one, it'll be the one after. So I just want to give you a heads up. If you want to participate and you want to have one of the games we'll be playing and you have a PC, this will cost you $5. You should consider acquiring it for your library, is what I'm saying, pals. It's what I'm saying, pals. I want to tell you something. Not everybody can be a member. Hello, Michael McGee. Always good to see you, sir. It's worth noting the game is super well optimized and gorgeous. It's a great game, man. Do you need the season pass? No, because I ain't buying the season pass. It's worth noting that this stream is becoming more and more grateful to its members on YouTube. And one of the things that we offer our God of War members is the ability to shout from the rooftops about what they care about. The up-and-coming wrestler, Heath Nation, wants me to show you a video, and I think it's a neat video, and I think you should pay attention, and then I want to show you some other things. This is from our pal, Heath Nation. Okay, now first off, let's be clear. Heath Nation 2465 over on the YouTube. Go over there, check out his channel, gaming, wrestling discussions, and more. I have a question, though. Is this you wrestling, buddy? Is this you? Which one is you? I assume that's you, right? Because you got this guy in a chokehold, right? You're not going to want to, unless you come out of it. Let's see what happens here. Again, you're like, yeah, Jaffe, go watch the fucking video. So which, or either one of these you? Or maybe that, I don't know. Which one is you, Heath? I want to know. How much did you charge him for the plug? Every member at the God Award tier acquires a plug every episode if they want one. So that membership is a $49.99 membership. There's other things that come with it, of course. But anyway, is Heath still watching? He's like, I want to know. Okay, you're in the white shirt. You're getting hit with the zigzag. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. So is your wrestling up on your stream? Look at that. God damn. I don't understand this. Wrestling is fake. Wrestling is not, I know wrestling is not fake in the sense that it's physical. I know people can get hurt and killed. But it's the outcomes are staged. The main beats of wrestling are staged. And then obviously while you're fighting, you're kind of giving each other cues about the next moves that are coming up. I understand wrestling enough to understand that. But this guy looks like he's doing this shit for real. Or is he doing a practice move that is like, no, it looks bad, but it's not really bad. Because it looks bad. It looks like that. He doesn't look like he was pulling punches. I mean, what is a jobber? Is a jobber somebody who takes a fall? You see the viral video of the guy who snapped both his legs? No. What do I Google? I want to see that shit. Dano, it's real to me. I'm not one of these guys. Let's be clear. I'm okay. You get there to beat up and lose. I'm not one of these guys that's sitting around saying I like wrestling. This stream has brought me to wrestling. Hogwash was the first one who told me about it. I knew about it, but I'm not mocking wrestling. But yeah, it's entertainment. I'm not saying it's not dangerous. It's staged. It's not like when you go on the internet and you see, Bailey going, oh, I have to, I've been the champion for 500 days. And it's like, yeah, it's scripted, sweetheart. Same thing with the guys. The idea of wrestling is to hit very hard, but in safe places. So my question is, Heath, did the guy who did this to you, was it a good move is my question. Because it looks fucking real. And you're like, yeah, Jaffe, that's the fucking point, motherfucker. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, man. All right. Anyway, go to the man's website. Check him out. That is Heath Nation 2465 over on the YouTubes. Okay, listen to me. I want to tell you an idea. Okay. Maybe this is why I think that, I wonder sometimes about, do I want to continue making the video games? And there are days where I see stories like this on the news and I say, oh, that sounds amazing to me. That sounds awesome to me. There's a story that came out right now. Okay, so Heath says that was a very good move. It's all about giving a whiplash effect. Cool. Okay. Don't watch the guy breaking his legs. Okay. All right. The guy who broke both his legs, he was lucky to walk away. Was it a wrestler? Was it a wrestler who did it? Oh, shit. Okay, look up amateur wrestling. I'm going to watch it off. Hang on. I'm going to look it up, but I'm not going to show you guys. I want to watch it. And then I want to talk to you about this story that I think would make an amazing video game. Hang on. Okay, so amateur wrestling leg snap. Okay. Is this the one right here? Okay, 4 days ago. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go. Okay, here we go. Steel yourself, pal. Do I want to see this? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. How? Oh, it's like he's a Gumby doll. Okay, I'll show it. It's not gory, so YouTube's not going to kill me. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to show it once, and then I'm going to turn it off. Oh, okay. Here he is. He climbs up on the ropes, the turnbuckle, whatever. Here we go. Let's go big, shall we? So he didn't land properly on such a sturdy ring. It didn't look like he was jumping that fucking far, but damn. Oh. And then you see his leg kick up right here. Watch it. Watch right here. When this is the leg that bent back. Watch this. It keeps, look at that. It keeps going. Oh. Well, how much fun was that? Jesus Christ, you guys. Look at this. Metallic asteroid between Mars and Jupiter has an estimated worth of 10,000 quadrillion. Okay? Now listen to me. This is amazing. What they think has happened is that, just as you may know, the core of the Earth is metal. Okay? Or there's a lot of metal there. I don't know if it's pure metal. They think that this particular asteroid, which NASA is sending up a satellite to explore down the road, I think in 2022, is basically was part of a forming planet, and something happened and it got broken off, and this goes, flying out into the universe. Right now, I believe it's between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, think about this. So let's say we send people up to mine this thing. Let's say we actually send a nuke up to shoot this thing, to change its trajectory. I don't know how big it is, but let's just assume that you can mine it or bring it to Earth. Let's go to, because this is a game idea at this point. And we start building shit with all the metals that we get. Everything from fucking kids' braces to fucking beams for buildings. It just goes into the culture of the world, all this fucking metal, right? And then it turns out that there's some kind of alien species as part of the metal, or it's infected the asteroid, and suddenly all of our metal shit gains sentience and tries to take over Earth or tries to fucking kill us. Come on. It would be like you're fighting your toasters, you're fighting buildings, you're fighting cars, kind of like Transformers, I guess, a little bit, but it would be less. They're not robots, they're actual fucking metal creatures based on things that we actually see in our environment. That's all I'm saying. All right. Hey, listen, Heath Nation, is your game downloaded yet? How's that going? The asteroid Bacon Magma is worth 10, where did it go? It's worth 10,000 quadrillion is what it's worth. Which is in goddamn sane to me. That's a lot of ducats, pals. It's a lot of goddamn ducats. Yeah, where's Magneto when you need him? For sure. So Apple has the rights now to all the Peanuts stuff. Charlie Brown, whatever. Fine. The thing is, I have a question, because I was playing Pumpkin Jack. I was playing a little bit of Costume Quest. And what's happening now, if you are an Apple TV subscriber, you can watch these fucking things year round. Okay? Just like if you bought the DVDs, you can watch them year round. When I was growing up, there was something special about the window, the launch window, or not the launch window, but the window of this is when you get to show up and watch the goddamn, what's it called? The goddamn specials. And then they took them away. Is it terrible to say I wish games would do that? I'd love to say you can only play Costume Quest in the month of October. You can only play Pumpkin Jack in the month of October. Is that bad? Is that a dumb idea? Wouldn't it make it more special? Wouldn't it make it more interesting? Your wife was there with David Goyer shooting something for Apple TV today, says Brian King. David Goyer is a writer-director, right? What does your wife do? Is she an actress? Bacon says, Jaffe, I'm wondering if you believe anything from that psychic yesterday. Oh my God, learn English, sir. Jaffe was wondering if you believe anything from that psychic, but don't believe in God. Do that make you a hypocrite? First off, no, it doesn't make me a hypocrite at all. But I don't have a lot of faith in what the psychic said. I believe the psychic believes what he's saying, but I believe it was more stream of consciousness. I don't think he actually was connected with spirits. Nothing he said other than a couple of minor things made me say, that's tight, you know? But, you know, that's just me. But no, if I believed in supernatural stuff, that doesn't mean I can't believe in God, or I can believe in God. There's, you know, God is basically a supernatural force that hasn't been proven, and there's no evidence of him. So at least with aliens, for example, or at least with ghosts, some people say, here's footage of them. I've got them on tape. I've got them on video. You don't really have that with God. You just have you have stuff from back in the day, but nothing in the last 200 years. Okay, here's what's going on. Let me tell you. So it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. You're right. That's a good point. Amazing says multiplayer games have seasonal events. Overwatch has game modes. That's true, and I do like that. And maybe that for this digital age, for this on-demand age, is a good thing. You know what bothers me, Sick of Onions? I don't, but I appreciate the super chat, and because of that, I'm going to read it. I would read it anyway, but I appreciate the super chat. It's very generous. Thank you, sir, as always. He says, you know what bothers me? We know more about outer space than we know what's in the ocean. That scares the hell out of me. Think about those creatures. Oh, I mean, that's true. That is absolutely fucking true. The fact that we can look at the goddamn oceans and we can see these amazingly weird creatures that, you know, the octopus changes the fucking skin tone. It goes camouflage. It is incredible. It is amazing. The fact that we can do that and see that, and we're not more blown away by it, I don't know what to tell you. You're right. Who knows what the fuck is down there? Absolutely correct. Zach says false pattern recognition is inherent to the human mind. Yeah, it's an evolutionary thing to help us survive. Even the most objective person can fall victim to it. But what are you saying? What are you saying, Zach Scott? Is how does that relate to God? Yeah, no, the sea's pretty fucking scary, man. Absolutely, it's fucking scary. Speaking of, we're gonna play Maneater pretty soon on the stream. I want to play that game. Oh, you voted. Good for you, Trey Trimble. Good for you. I'm going to be voting Saturday, or drop them off my ballot on Saturday. Okay, so Heath, let me know. I'm going to turn on my PS4. Let's try to get this playing if we can pretty soon. What else do I want to show you guys in the meantime? By the way, this is whose dog is this? This is hang on, I have it right here. This is Muggin' Dude. This is Muggin' Dude's dog, or his girlfriend's dog. The credits are coming up next week for Gabbin' and Games. I haven't had a chance to do them yet. By the way, if you are in any tier and you haven't sent me your address, you haven't sent me your birthday, you haven't sent me your ads, I need all that if you want to partake. If you are at the Cult of Calypso, when the credits roll, you will get a picture as well as your name, okay? So we only have one who sent something in. You can put whatever you want, drawing, a saying, a picture. I don't give a fuck as long as it meets terms of service. So I just want to give some shout-outs. These are the people who keep the stream absolutely running. This is Muggin' Dude, and this is Muggin' Dude's little pal. In the meantime, though, I do want to let you know that we also want to give great thanks to the following Cult of Calypso members: Muggin' Dude, Bukaki Drive-By, Random Moose Brains, Poria, Fakihi, Wolfblood, Groovy Putzman, Melina Khan, Mupo, Retro Queen Gamer, Afrally, Master Dragon, and the great Brian King. We also have to give great mighty thanks to Gods of War, DK Octorok, who has been doing not all, but a lot of the art you're seeing on the screen, along with Trey Trimble, Edward Torres, Twisted, 1272, Dane Barnes, and Heath Nation, who was going to be playing Karate Kid for us today. These are donors at the Cult of Calypso level and the Gods of War level, Everyone at the Diet Soda Soldiers level will also be on stream, but that will be on a text scroll that I will be getting up next week. Okay. So Heath, you're saying you have it on rest mode, but how much more time do you need to download the game? How did you get the voice actor that voiced Calypso? I just called him and I paid him. I got his number from Jenry Perez, who did the really cool retrospective about Twisted Metal over on YouTube. And then I just, said, hey, can you give me his number? And he said, yeah. And he and I talked. His name is Mel McMurrin, really great, nice guy. He was easy to work with, super cool dude. And after that, we recorded it. He actually recorded a couple more that I'm going to put to video down the road. Zach says, I think false pattern recognition can sometimes be so convincing it can fool even the brightest. I think that's behind most superstition, even religion. I could see that, sure. Zan Moff, you found the channel through his retrospect. That's great. Okay. Holy shit, Heath Nation. Goodness, 3 hours left. Okay. Well, enjoy the game, Heath. I'm going to go ahead and play. I want to show you guys one more video and talk real quick and talk to the chat. And then if you have it downloaded, great. But I don't think we have that kind of time, pal. But I appreciate it and enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Okay. I read somewhere certain scientists believe it's 50-50 chance we live in a simulation. Yeah, I've actually read recently it's higher than that. But no, I've read that. Amazing. I've read mixed reviews on Ghost Runner. I'm going to kind of wait for the dust to settle. Bukaki Drive-By Karate Kid. We're playing Teardown today, but Karate Kid is we're going to do a 20-minute review of it. So look, this I want to show you one last thing before we jump into Karate Kid. Yeah, simulation theory is amazing. This is from Disney. I just want to show you a video. It's 1 minute long. It won't take too much goddamn time. Watch this. Speaking of God, simulations, all that shit, watch this shit. Where's the audio?
We present a system for creating lifelike gaze interactions between people and an animatronic character. Our architecture implements mutual gazing behavior, demonstrating the illusion of life. We use a subsumption architecture to allow us to layer simple motor movements such as breathing, blinking, and saccades to create increasingly complex and lifelike behaviors. Additionally, we use mechanisms that mimic human motor and attention behaviors.
Amazing.
The overall result is an interactive human autonomatronic experience that engages people through animated realism. For more information, please visit la.disneyresearch.com.
So, I mean, this is going to be what they use for animatronics at the park. You're going to be able to interact with them. More, it's like Hall of Presidents at Disneyland, where they've remade all the presidents as animatronics, or Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever. You can't interact with them, obviously. These motherfuckers are going to have AI, and you're going to be able to fucking talk to them and meet up with them at the park. Can you imagine? And yes, this is eventually, in 100 years, probably sooner, we're going to have these things walking around our goddamn homes. And you're going to be fucking these things. You absolutely are. This is how they get to take over. Yeah, it's okay. Look, if we create what takes over, I don't have a problem with it. An uncanny valley, it's got no fucking skin. Neil deGrasse Tyson has a super convincing argument against simulation theory. It's fascinating. Oh, I'll check it out. Interesting. Okay. We're going to jump. Okay, so I got a code for Cobra Kai Karate Kid. Now, Cobra Kai, actually, you know what? Let me see if the chat wants anything you guys want to talk about before we roll into playing some video games. What I'm going to do with Cobra Kai, though, just so you know, I'm not playing it to play it. I will play it on my own later. I'm going to play it. I'm going to set a timer for 20 minutes. I'm going to skip the cutscenes. And then I'm going to render a review. I think if you can't, within 20 minutes, determine a score for a game, then that's part of a problem with the game. If you don't know within 20 minutes if you're vibing with it, then fuck that shit. So I am absolutely going to play that for 20 minutes. Then we're going to talk about it. What did you think? What did I think? And then we're going to take a small break, and we're going to come back and play our game for the day, which is Teardown. So my favorite Rankin Bass is probably the one. Those are the stop motion Christmas holiday movies. My favorite is probably Heat Miser. What is the one where Santa Claus goes on an adventure, and there's Heat Miser and Mr. Snow, and isn't that the same with Island of Misfit Toys and all that shit? Oh shit, Strange Brigade is $2 more and it comes with a bunch of shit. Oh, okay, I'll get that one then. Absolutely. Okay, good to know. How can anyone watch a movie where they got to read subtitles? Bacon Magma, fuck you. You're a fucking mouth breathing moron, sir. How? Because it's a good fucking movie. Learn to read. Maybe they can make animatronics mixed with 2D screens, make a more realistic fake reality. That'd be great. I'd be into that. Okay. We will play some Karate Kid. Danielson. There's my PS4. It's coming on. Heath Nation, I'm assuming you're not ready to go. If you are, let me know. We'll go in at the same time. But I get the sense you may not be. The Year Without a Santa Claus is what it was called. That's right.
Boys, stop. I said stop. Stop. All I hear are crazy rumors of brawls, flaming punches, and freezing kicks. Absolute nonsense, right?
Set timer for 20 minutes.
And what do I find? Complete chaos, with you two beating each other over it.
But it's all true, Mr. Lopez. Well, not everything, because Eli here keeps bending the facts. He's been brainwashed.
And I've watched a little bit of this series. And I like it. I really do like it. I need to finish it, but I really like it. Hello, Mr. Willard. Miyagi-Do or Cobra Kai? You end up having to play both, but I will be Cobra Kai.
Welcome to Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy.
Oh wait, are you guys? Hang on, let me get the right screen up. 1 second. Yeah, the series is good. I'm with you. I totally agree. I'm playing on the wrong screen though.
Miguel got a weird note and thought it was from Samantha. Just like a lapdog, he hurried to meet her.
Obviously, it was not.
You don't say. Yes, he did see her. But when he tried to get closer...
Oh, look who's here.
If it isn't the famous All-Valley Karate Champion.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Okay. Oh yeah, Big Nabs. It'll be a while before we can talk to an AI that really convinces you. But it's coming. All right, here we go. This is Cobra Kai, the Karate Kid thing. All right.
Ouch. So was it a bad move?
I don't want any trouble. Just looking for a friend.
Oh, we are your friends. In fact, here's some friendly advice.
Find your own dojo.
Now look, I love River City Girls this year. I love Streets of Rage 4, so I'm kind of basing it off that.
Good timing deals more damage.
I'll make it better skeletons than those guys.
Classic Krusty, this looks like you're fighting underwater. I don't think Streets of Rage 4 is the best beat 'em up ever, but it's pretty fucking good. It's not as, I mean, instantly I can tell you it's not as good as that. There's no fucking way. It doesn't feel, the fighting feels fine. It's okay. It's not, if you're like an aficionado, yeah, River City Girls I loved. If you're like a brawler aficionado, I could see maybe people going, no way. If you're kind of like a casual brawler fan like I am, it's not, you know, it seems functional. Okay, stunned or idle. But it's weird. It's like the fighters go through each other. It feels very mobile phony is what it feels like. Good night, goodbye Novaverse, good to see you, sir. And I don't mean that in a bad way, it just doesn't, and how much does this cost? I don't know how much this is. It's not bad, you don't play it and go, oh my god, it's shit. It's, I haven't played Double Dragon Neon yet. There's kind of a lack of interactivity. You can't really beat shit up. Yeah, I'm with you, Zach. The collision seems kind of weird.
Skills must cool down before you can use them again.
Okay, let's see.
Press this button to unleash attacks using the environment.
I also wish I could move with the D-pad, because in order to run, you have to double tap, but it's really uncomfortable to double tap the stick. That's kind of cool. Oh, Gears fan, you're very welcome. I enjoyed that video. It was great. Oh, wait. Double Dragon Neon is good. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. I love that team. Way Forward. It's one of my favorite publisher developers. I just saw today they're going to publish a kind of cartoony giant monster fighting game. They locked to beat 'em up to the analog stick, HD. Yeah, because I can't use my D-pad at all. Are they doing a Scott Pilgrim remake? They really are? How do I feel about Rambo being in... Oh, shit. Okay, I'll get Neon. That's great. How do I feel about Rambo being in Mortal Kombat? You know, I mean, I love Mortal Kombat. I love the fiction of it. I think once you start getting into the crazy characters, it's just understood that that's just what they do sometimes. I think it's cool. It's a nice addition, but I don't... You know, it seems a little weird for Mortal Kombat, but... Part of Mortal Kombat's charm is it's kind of a little weird in terms of character improvements, inclusion. Mother Russia Bleeds, I played. I didn't really like it. Oh, you spent $350 on Shantae games. Shantae is awesome, Edward Torres. I agree. I want to say I've played them all. I don't know if there's a new one. The last one I played was the one they kickstarted that was... like HD and really nice looking and shit. I played that one and really liked it. And yeah, they did Leatherface in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I don't. For some reason, it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna throw this folding chair at you. For some reason, it doesn't. Yeah, Brian, it was a true story.
Some of them even have food and items. God knows why.
You know, for some reason, I enjoy the Mortal Kombat lore and story, and I can take it serious for what it is. And all those other characters, I don't feel, it doesn't ruin it. It's just like, it's almost like a little alternate universe. But I love it, Rambo's in it. I think it's kind of cool. Oh, I did die a lot on Shantae. Shantae's, you know, it's not the world's easiest game, but it's not hard. But no, I like Shantae a lot. I have no idea how to pick up that food. Okay, so what do I think of this right now? I mean, it's not crap by any means. The trailer was not a great trailer. it's, you know, it's a fun little diversion. It's like, you know, you put it on, you zone out. It's kind of a fun streaming game. I don't think it's worth $40. I mean, to put it in perspective, one of the best games of the year, which is Crash Bandicoot, is $40. Hades, which is one of the best games of the year, is $19. So, you know, hello, Cassius. Everybody has their own business model, and I appreciate that the publisher was like, look, we got to charge $40 for it. But in the context of what they're competing against, it's hard to see how this is a $40 product. And when you, okay, it's interesting, when you say it's Game Pass quality, I know you're joking, and you're like taking the piss out of Game Pass, but this is a game, again, I think there is room on things like Game Pass and PlayStation Now and Luna for exclusives like this. Because there's nothing about this that is, at least at the moment, this isn't bad. It's you know, it's kind of like when you go see a Liam Neeson action movie. There should be room for that in games. That's what this feels like. It's not the best action movie ever made. It's not even close. But it, you know, it kills an afternoon. It's satisfying. And if it was part of a subscription service, yeah, I would be like, that would be great. I'm not trying to compare Spider-Man to Sunset Overdrive. Crash Bandicoot 4, oh shit, it was 60. Okay, yeah, you're right, Bacon. For once, you're right. Insane Trilogy was 40. I didn't compare those two. I said that James Stevenson, who is the head community guy over at Insomniac, there was like a happy birthday Sunset Overdrive, and he was just like, a lot of what ended up making Spider-Man great was built on sort of the learned experiences and potentially some of the tech, I don't know, of Sunset Overdrive.
How many cheeseburgers is that skeleton eat?
But yeah, I think $40 for this is,
This button to pick up weapons. They last for a few
I don't understand that. I mean, I understand it in that they might have said, look, that's what we spent on it. In order, that's what we have to spend to make our money back. I don't fucking know. But I don't think they're going to do well with this at all at that price point. If you were going to sell this, this is like an $8.99 game. Or it's a Game Pass game. And that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that's kind of what it is. I like games like that. Crash is going to be $45 on Black Friday. And then Star Wars Squadron is down too, right? There's a lot of good prices. The God of War 1 price was whatever first party was at the time. It was like $40. I mean, $49 or $59. I think it was $49, right? Right, Christina? I mean, it's not bad. If somebody said you could get this on sale somewhere for like $12, $8, it's fun. And also, if you have multiplayer, it's local multiplayer.
Behold, the Cobra Kai.
It's mindless and it's fun. I want to see if I can get to the first boss.
Better skeletons than those guys.
Uh-oh, security guard. Okay.
If you can't strike first, defend yourself.
Okay.
It's crucial here.
Oh, cool. Okay.
These guards don't even know what they're doing.
It's getting a little more interesting with all this stuff. Let's see. It almost seems like it's a team that's never made a fighting game before, or a game like this before, and it's absolutely not bad. It's clear they've got some interesting ideas, and it would be nice to see them make another one, but it's almost like their fighting engine... I've never made a game... I mean, I guess I have. God of War was kind of like this, in that it was a brawler in some ways, but there's something about their fighting engine that feels wrong. Like, at a fundamental level, the way they're doing things, it's like they want to do a lot of the sort of top-tier brawler moves and stuff, but it feels sort of like they're unable to. I don't know how to explain it other than that. But it's got an imagination. There's something nice about it. It's not, you know... Oh, there's Johnny.
Hey, Diaz. You didn't...
Sensei, how'd you... Quiet!
Let's do this.
If you've watched If you've watched the show, you know that's what he says a lot. I swear the Rust and Rumble event in World of Warships Legends remind me of TM2. Believe it or not, I've not even played that fucking game. I know it was a huge thing. Back when that game was like newish,
Call your friends and change character anytime.
all of the industry was always talking about like, oh my god, that's the big game to aspire to be in that free-to-play world. Oh, I can't be Johnny right now. Now I can. Okay. But I never got around to playing it. It's colorful if nothing else. That's, I mean, I'll be curious. That's why I wanted Heath to play it. And I'm sure he will eventually. Because I'm curious what other people would think of this. I mean, I think somebody like Bacon Magma would look at this and say this is utter shit. But it's not. It's not utter shit. It's fine. It's a nice diversion game. This is Cobra Kai, the next Karate Kid. Oh, Bacon Magma, I would love. What is this guy doing? Is he on the phone while a fight's happening? I would love Bacon Magma to play your game on stream. So whenever it's ready, pal, you hit me up. I'll I mean, there's more content here too, because you can play it from both sides. They've all got their own unique moves. At $40 though, $40, yeah. This I think it's on PC. This is on PC. Damn, look at Johnny, whatever his name. What's his last name?
Back in the day, those skeletons were kind of cool.
It's just a crate.
Dojo skill button and press parry to use your dojo parry skill.
Okay,
All your
let's
characters use the same dojo skills.
Alright, punch me. I want to see if I can pick up that food now. Well, it's interesting, random. How much was Streets of Rage? That's the thing. Streets of Rage was a Game Pass game. How do I pick up fucking food? I don't know how to do this. R1? I mean, nothing's wrong with making a game in Dream Maker, Hogwash. Oh, there we go. But no, look, Streets of Rage was again, some people bought it, but like Battletoads I enjoyed, Streets of Rage I enjoyed. I guarantee you I wouldn't have enjoyed those half as much if I had paid $40, $50 for them. Do you think it's a white label indie game? Oh, I don't know. I don't know what this team, this is Flux Studio. I don't know what they've made. Now here's what's interesting. Let me just kill this guy real quick. I don't want to stop playing it. I have no interest in stop playing this game. But I'm going to because I did a 20-minute review. But let me just see if I'm almost at the end. Do you use weapons? I don't know. I don't know. RPG Maker back in the day was a sad state of affairs. Oh yeah, no, there's some, you know, all those, you know, Game Maker and RPG Maker. There have been hits on all those systems. The first fucking Spelunky was made in Game Maker.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, did you see two shady guys?
The only thing I see is a nosy little boy about to get crushed.
Wow, Jesus, this guy's creepy. Oh, that's... Okay, this is the boss. Let me kill the boss. Wow. Yeah, this is actually voiced by the people in the show, so... I just checked, it's only on console. It'll be on PC because the guy who offered me a code asked me if I wanted it on Steam or if I wanted it on PS4. use my L2. Right, yeah, exactly, classic Krusty. I'm totally waiting with bated breath for him to join the Diet Soda Soldiers. I'm sure that's going to happen. He's almost down. He's almost down. Okay, so I guess you might be able to have 4 characters on your team. All right, there we go.
So much I'll get you for this. There's a lot of cool stuff scattered around the city. Every collectible you find awards you a new power. We'll talk more about that later.
Okay, so there we go. That's 20 minutes of Cobra Kai. The Karate Kid saga continues. Okay, let's review it. Let's give it a review. Bukaki says, I'd rather be in a threesome with Joe Rogan and Oprah Winfrey than play this game. I can't agree with that. I don't hate this game at all. Hang on, let me get this working. I think it's cool. It's okay. What would I rate? Okay, let me just focus one second. Let me bring this up. Okay, let me just get reorganized. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Teddy Green, thank you for following over on the YouTube. I appreciate it, sir. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this game. Man, that's tough because in context, if all things being equal, which it is, because ultimately it's about how much time you have to spend, I would give this it's a 6. It's a 6 out of 10. In the sense that at a fun level, it's fun. It does what it's supposed to do. It's pleasing. It's John gives it a whoa out of 10. It does what it's supposed to do. It's solid. It's not great at all. The fighting doesn't feel amazing at all. But for what it needs to be, it's a nice diversion. It's way overpriced. It's absolutely way overpriced. $40 is insane for this game. I think if you're going to say judge it based on $40, don't fucking go near this game at $40. That's ridiculous. But oh, Captain Hogwash, you're terrible. Right. Well, Random Moose Brains, that's interesting. Random Moose Brain says it looks more fun than Death Stranding. So, obviously that's subjective and debatable, but I would absolutely say that I'm immediately engaged. If I didn't, we weren't in the middle of a stream and I was going to move on to a different game, I would keep playing it. There's absolutely, they're clearly trying to do some interesting things. It's got a cool imagination. So I would say that, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I wouldn't buy it at $10. It needs to be on a streaming service. This needs to get to Game Pass and PS Now as fast as possible. But I think the price for this is $9.99. That's what this should be. Death Stranding gets points for being something different. This looked like a watered down beat 'em up. Sure, it is. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It is, but I always use food, maybe because I eat more than I should, but I use food as an analogy a lot to this. It's like, it's not even as good as McDonald's, but sometimes you just want to go get a hot dog from AM/PM or 7-Eleven. And when you want a hot dog from AM/PM from 7-Eleven or whatever, and that's what you want, it hits the spot. This is that. I think gamers sometimes have a hard time I believe this. I don't mean to put words in your mouth, but I think gamers sometimes have a hard time categorizing or compartmentalizing that games can do different things for different reasons, where it's like, oh, but it's not game of the year, it must be shit. That's not how I look at it. I look at it very differently. But it is overpriced, absolutely. So 6 out of 10, there you go, Cobra Kai. Okay. We're not taking a break today. We're on a tight schedule today, fellas and Paletti. So we are going to jump in and we are going to play a brand new game. It came out yesterday. It's been in people have been talking about it for a while. It looks really fucking cool. I don't know if it's good, but the reviews are really good on this thing. This is called Teardown. Let me get the screen set up so we can play it together as pals do. All right, hang on 1 second. Okay. Teardown looks really fucking cool. 100% it does. Let me send this out. Okay. Now, I know it's a little puzzly. I don't know if I'll like it because I'm not really a puzzle guy, but we'll see. Bacon Magma. Bacon Magma, you're so one note, it's boring, dude. I don't think gamers have a hard time doing what you describe. We all just have opinions that don't fit all similarities. Yes, but what I just described is describing somebody who has an opinion that can't do what I described. So, right? I look at passion and creativity and storytelling when it comes to gameplay. Twisted Metal had the 3. If your game can talk about just by its name alone, that's game of the year. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All I'm saying to you, Bacon, though, is there's a lot of gamers that seem to struggle with the fact that if it's not game of the year, it's shit. You're one of them, by the way. If it's not beautiful graphics, and again, I know you joke around and that's good, but on the off chance you're not joking around, or on the realistic chance that somebody's watching the stream that doesn't talk a lot, I would just advise you, as somebody who loves games, you're absolutely missing out. Okay, hang on. Oh. Brian, I agree. If Brian says I love being taken away into the experience of epic games and graphics help with that, 100%. If that's the kind of game that you're playing, absolutely. Do I think Ghost of Tsushima would still be a great game without all the graphics? Absolutely it would. But you're absolutely not wrong that, hang on. You're absolutely not wrong, though, that when a game that is more about sending you on an adventure in a world, great graphics help with that. I totally agree. But not every game, obviously, is like that. That's kind of the thing. Okay, why am I not able to... I am playing Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played it in a while. Like, it's been about 4 days since I played it last. Okay, hang on. Where's my fucking screen, dude? Okay, let's just make a new fucking screen. Let's just call it. Okay, it'll be media source. Okay, sorry, fellas. Sometimes things get a little lost. Jaffe, why is the screen black? Because literally it's competing with the Elgato, and I've got to put a new source up there. And it's just taking me a second. Game capture, that's what I want. Capture specific window. I would be curious about that as well. Bacon, how old are you? I would love to know that. Okay, good. All right, sorry about that, fellas. Okay, Jaffe, why advertise Train to Busan? I don't understand what you're saying. Those are the movies that we're watching tomorrow night for the membership. Nobody worry about Rob the Mod. He's got the wiener flowing like a flag in the hurricane. I do hope the guy's okay, though. I really do. I'm sure he... Okay, wait. Why is it doing that? Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Let's do campaign. I'm sure he's fine. I think he's probably just got no power. No, Jaffe, don't you know liking something means you're shilling for it? I guess. Rob's in Louisiana, Onions, but there's hurricane weather, man. Walk home. You walk home, you fucker. All right, how's the audio? Can you guys hear the game and me? Open the gate. Let's see, what does everything do? That's a light. Are you still doing the TM2 ending stream? Absolutely. No, we haven't done it yet. We are going to be doing that. Mel McMurrin is going to be on it as a guest. He's going to call in and talk about his experience being Calypso. It's going to be once. Hang on a sec. Once we get through with, should I play this with the mouse? I guess. Once Halloween is over and October is over, I will release the schedule for the next couple of months of membership stuff, and one of those will be the some of the streams. Go inside. Okay. I'm going to use my mouse. I want to use a controller, but it's not giving me any prompts, so, okay. I feel like I'm too fucking short. Shut up, Hogwash. I do, though. I feel like I'm too low to the ground. Yeah, I'm with you, Lex. That's what I'm playing. Playing on the mouse is what I agree. Back in my day, I was lucky to get a single game. I loved every game I owned. Oh, yeah, rentals are great. I'm with you on that. This guy feels way too short, though. It's really, like, I feel like I'm in crouch all the time. Pick up your tools. Fuck you, don't tell me what to do. Okay, E. Replace the fuse to turn on power. This. Fuck all this shit. Of course, that's the first thing I do, because that's who I am, I guess. What else do I got? Okay. You're almost at the end of Medieval. You're loving it, especially the music. Of course, it's cumbersome that you're a skeleton. Cool. Did you watch us playing Itchy any of the other game? What were we playing? Pumpkin King? Because I really liked that actually more than Medieval. All right, replace the fuse. Rob the Mod is filming Crawl 2. Yeah, exactly. That's a good movie. I wanted to show that on the stream, but a lot of people didn't like it as much as I did. I thought it was great, though. Where's the fuse? Oh, okay. Use the tool. On what? Pumpkin Jack is way more varied. Yeah, no doubt. Pumpkin Jack has so much great variety in it. Okay, what am I doing? Yes, Calvin is into horror movies. Absolutely. In fact, we're going to the Halloween store tonight. He loves all the horror shit, man. Okay, what am I doing? The game looks like Rust with Minecraft. No, it's a pretty interesting game from what I understand. It's more than that, but I don't know why. Use tool. You're sold on Pumpkin Jack? Yeah, it's great, Itchy. I'm glad you're gonna give it a try. Replace the fuse. Well, I'm trying. I really am. And the arrow's pointing me that way. And it's a goddamn tutorial. What tools do I have? I have this. Makes no sense. I have this. That's all I got. Do I get royalties? I do not. No. Break the tower on my left. Okay. Have I ever made a costume? Not really. No, not in any meaningful way. Okay, this is bullshit. I want to progress. Groovy, your weekly Halloween or your yearly Halloween movies are Evil Dead and Elvira. I've never seen. I used to watch Elvira all the time as a kid, but I never saw her movie. It sounds good. Oh, you're making a BoJack Horseman, Bacon? Why don't you send us a picture of that? I would love to see that. What am I doing wrong? Come on. Oh, you're shitting me. It was already open? Oh, you're a moron. Okay, it was already fucking open. Okay. Hello, Infamous Homicide. Always good to see you, sir. Thanks for hanging out with us. Any movies you're planning to watch on Halloween? Me? Look at the top of the screen, sir. Tomorrow night's Halloween. If you are a member, Cult of Calypso or higher, we are watching Train to Busan and we are watching House of a Thousand Corpses. Starting tomorrow night at 6 o'clock California time. And I'm getting popcorn. I'm getting candy corn. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. What are you watching, Hogwash? You going to watch anything? Ooh. Okay, let's go. What does it say? Go inside, check messages. Fine. The gas bill dropped on the floor. I'm not sure we can make it through the month. Are you getting any requests at this point? We have to accept anything. Fine. Tracy says, good evening. My name is Gordon Wu, general manager at the Evertides Mall. I have a slight problem with an old building that's blocking our plans for a new wing, and I need it to be knocked over. I need it gone by tomorrow, and I'd even be willing to pay more than the standard rate for some extra discretion. Would you be able to do it? You goddamn right, I'll do it. 100. Let's go. Let's go, pals. First mission, the old building problem, the old so-and-so. Here we go. You're going to play PT, your annual PT. Oh, off stream? I think I'll be hoarded out by tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I will post a picture of me in Discord chat of me standing with ice cream from Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I would love to see that. That would be great. My kids, Suno, are going trick-or-treating, but they're doing it like socially distanced and the houses they know and all that shit. I think I'll be hoarded out. Yeah. Okay. Propane tanks. Okay. What am I trying to destroy? Let me focus for a minute. I guess I'm trying to destroy this. Throw object. Okay. Oh shit, don't hit it though. No, don't hit it. Don't hit it, Jaffe. Pick it up. Brian Red Lightning, thank you for the rose, pal. I appreciate that super chat, and I very much appreciate your you being here with us today, man. Thanks, man, and thank you for your generosity, Brian. Is this the one I'm trying to blow up? Too much voxel style? Oh, too much voxel style. I love me the voxels, pal. Jaffe, what's your opinion on people giving chocolate for trick or treat? I've never had an opinion on that. What do you mean? Isn't that, to me, that's just been one of the, oh, why is that not appearing? Interesting. Oh, it's under there. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay. That's Jim Von Gene. Thank you so much for subbing. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. I always assumed chocolate was just one of the things you got on Halloween. Like Kit Kats and all this shit. Why I'm surprised to hear you say that people have an opinion about that. Isn't chocolate just an option? You give out full-size candy bars, Eddie? Man, you're popular. Do you think people are going to come to your house this year, though, because of COVID? The Babysitter movie on Netflix, the first one is a lot of fun, yes. My son saw the second one. I haven't seen it. I heard the second one, though, wasn't very good. But the first one is good. It's really good. I guess it's kind of comparable to, what is that Christmas horror movie where the kid that's being babysat for is actually a serial killer or something? It's called, like, it's got some Christmassy title. It's kind of like that, but Babysitter's more fun. I think it's just kind of this is kind of a fun game. Oh, okay. So wait, who was the guy talking about the chocolate? Hang on. I gotta understand this chocolate thing. Okay, Bukaki, you've got full bars of chocolate. Last year, no one came to your house. But who's the person that was asking me? It was Crank. Yeah, I don't understand, Crank. I don't understand what you're saying. The idea that people don't give out chocolate on Halloween is really surprising to me. In fact, I think if you Google it, the #1 candy for Halloween, I think, is Reese's or Snickers. I think it's a chocolate thing. Oh, Krampus is so great. Krampus, whatever. I love that movie, Itchy. Could it work as a Halloween movie? Sure, absolutely. I love Krampus. It's so good. It mixes... I love Christmas, and I love Halloween. So, yeah, and I love monsters and shit. I always assumed candy included chocolate, says Eddie. Me too. Proto V, you got to go king size. Do you give out candy, Proto V? Makami is right. A lot of creatives max in their 30s. I think, depending on the medium, I don't think you're wrong, and there are certainly exceptions. But I think movies, you see that. I think Spielberg maxed out in his 30s. I think, obviously, Clint Eastwood's an exception. But yeah, I don't think you're wrong. Okay, what am I doing in this? Okay, oh, interesting. Okay. An old building. Okay. My primary target. I wasn't even hitting the right house. Escape vehicle. Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, what the fuck? How do I get up there? Falling Vector, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it, sir. Very generous, very kind of you. And there's a little sticker of a pear giving me the thumbs up saying, Jaffe, you're doing all right, pal. We're glad you're doing all right. I appreciate that, pear dude. Thank you, man. Seriously, it's very generous. Thanks. Oh, Trick or Treat is a great fucking movie. There we go. There we go. No, Trick or Treat never got made. The guy who directed the first Trick or Treat, I think he went on to direct the Godzilla King of the Monsters movie, right? But yeah, Trick or Treat's great. This is a very satisfying game. The guys who made that Vector X2 shooter, which is great, have a power washing game coming out that kind of feels like this. But instead of destroying things, you're power washing things. But I think this is more of a puzzle game. This is just an intro level. Okay, I can't... Okay, let's see. He's working on the script for 2, says Nardog. Michael Dotery, is that his name? This is Reverse Minecraft. Is destruction the main gameplay? It is, but my understanding is it's a lot... It gets a lot deeper than that. There's like cops that come and get you, and there's... This is very simple right now. My understanding is it's a much deeper game. There are gravity physics. There absolutely are. You can pick up pretty much anything you want, throw it, do what you want with it. Unfortunately, I think I wasted the propane tanks. Let me go. Oh, there's some propane tanks over here. Maybe that's what I need. Okay. So, You'd think that would do more. I guess maybe I use that on the, I should use that on the chimney, on the brick part, right? Let's see. Dead Island 2 was canceled. I didn't even know they were making it. Bring the propane. There you go. All right, let's use it on the bricks and see what happens. What am I doing? Why is... Okay. Which subversion? I have not even heard of that, Kronos. After Alley, you'd be happy if it was just knocking shit down. It's very satisfying, I'll tell you that. I don't know if it'll sustain it. But again, it's deeper. I mean, I've seen car chases in this thing. I've seen cop shootouts and stuff. This is not just this. This is just kind of because this is all it is right now. Because they're trying to train you. But I'm not entirely sure how to advance. I don't think I have to get every piece, do I? Oh, From Hell? Oh, I don't know what 3 From Hell is. Wasn't there a Sam Raimi movie? No, Sam Raimi had Drag Me to Hell. That was amazing. That was fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Onions. Onions drops a super chat, and he draws a little picture of a buttocks. And you know I appreciate that, sir, because it's childish and funny. And there's not much more I like than childish, funny things. Thank you, Totally Sick of Onions, for that continued support and generosity for Gabbin' and Games, pal. I appreciate it, buddy. Boom. What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? There's got to be a better way to do this. There's no way they want me to sit here and knock down each one of these fucking things. Can I pick up these barrels? What are these? What is that? Can I use the fucking machines? Maybe I can use the machines. Get out of here, you fucking plant. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I want... Oh, Papa Like. Okay, okay. Did I play Smash Hit? No, I never did. Oh, 3 From Hell is the sequel. No, I've never seen it. Okay. Oh. 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 Try the bulldozer? Okay. It's totally Mr. Slam. What's the bulldozer? Isn't this a bulldozer? What is this thing called? Is that a bulldozer over there, or am I'm in a bulldozer? Is this the bulldozer? When most people get older, they lose passion and enthusiasm because they most likely made it to a better place than where they were. I don't agree. I know what you're saying, and I think that is... I think there's truth to that, but I don't think you lose passion for everything. I think, at least in my case, it's more that you achieve something and you're ready for some other experiences. But I haven't, for example, look how long I've been streaming for the last 2 years. I love streaming. I haven't lost passion for that because it's new, it's fresh. Nawdog, you think I'm too easily impressed? Let me tell you something. I think this game, you're going to see this game on a number of Game of the Year lists. That's what I think. Not because of what you're seeing right now. I think there's something, just things that I've already seen online and what I'm experiencing right now, there's something about this that is very unique and fresh. This game is Snoozerville? No. It might be a bad stream game, I'll give you that. You're a better judge than that than I am. But no, this is absolutely not to play. It's not Snoozerville at all. This is very engaging. Have there been good horror films in 2020? There have been, oh, there we go. There have absolutely been great horror films, but they've been on like Shudder. So there's a movie called Host on Shudder that people say is excellent. Do me a favor while I'm playing. Somebody go to Metacritic and look up the reviews of this. I want to show Nawdog how wrong he is. Nawdog, I did finish Pumpkin Jack. I loved it. Pumpkin Jack is almost... I almost want to go back and get all the trophies in Pumpkin Jack, and I don't tend to do that all that often. I'm not much of a trophy guy. Nice. Okay, what are we doing? Yeah, Pumpkin Jack was fantastic. Okay. Thank you, Brian Red. I appreciate that very, very much, sir. Drops a piece of poop, buddy. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. What a morning. Shouldn't have taken that job. I knew something wasn't right. That building was under cultural heritage protection, and the demo is part of a criminal investigation. They must have caught you on a traffic camera heading to the mall. The last thing we need is this, blah, blah, blah. I tried sweet talking her. She thought she could get the case dropped, but asked for a favor. She'll email you directly. Okay. Police person says, I've been investigating this guy, tax evasion. Borrow the computers. Okay, let's see. Let's go borrow the computers. Here we go. Lee Chemicals. Operated by the Lee family. He's a well-known criminal. The cops want you to access the customer registry. Pick up 3 computers at the site. Okay. Alexa says Teardown has overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. 2.1 thousand so far. There you go. There you go. Let me ask the stream. Am I a fan of horror-themed Metroidvania games? I am, Crank. But, you know, the problem with it is... a lot of them I want to be better than they are. There was a game called Blasphemous that is basically what you're describing, and I was so excited by it. And it turned out that it was just one of those super fucking hardcore games, and I'm like, oh, fuck. So let me ask the stream, are you guys watching this and going, this is boring? Because I'll play this on my own. I don't want to stream a game that's boring to you guys, but I'm telling you, at a play level, this is pretty fucking good. Okay. It's interesting because you like the dev. Okay. I want to go into that building. Oh, Bacon Magma. No offense, Bacon, but I don't really take what you say seriously. Paria, thank you so much for the popcorn, buddy. I appreciate that. I love popcorn. It's one of my favorite food groups. It really is. Not even joking. I appreciate the super chat, Paria. Thanks so much, bud. You were about to buy Blasphemous. I mean, if you like hard games, you might really like Blasphemous. But I'm just telling you, I didn't like it because it was too hard. Okay, so Melina, Suko, I like it, Zoeo. Okay, so not boring, says Atticus. All right, we'll keep playing a little bit more. Melina, you like it? Yeah, I like it. I'm driving, so you're listening. Yeah, drive safe, pal. Come on now, Dano. Nawdog says I'm about to play Pumpkin Ball. Oh, what is that? I have Gears 5. Is that like I mean, obviously it's their seasonal game. Don't go yet, Nawdog. Tell me about Pumpkin Ball. Or I can find out myself. I wasn't aware that there was a Pumpkin Ball. Blasphemous is it roguelike? No, Crank. I don't believe it is roguelike. No. There's a demo of it, or at least there was, you can download. Play Commute on the phone. Okay, I will. Goodbye, Hogwash. It's SmackDown time. All right, fair enough. I share the pic of me standing with the truck. Okay, I'll look at it in a little bit. Thank you so much for that. All right, what am I got to get in here somehow? Oh, I'll use one of these. It's Halloween Dodgeball. Okay, I'll give it a play this weekend. Yeah, Pumpkin Jack is great. What are its metascores? I hope it does well for the guy. When I talked to him, he said it was doing well for him. So hopefully it continues to keep selling beyond Halloween. It's a really good platformer. I did not play The Witness. I don't really care about The Witness. I'm not into puzzle games like that. Oh shit, did I destroy the computer? Okay. I'm in the office. It's over there. Oh, come on. How can you not love this? This is great. This is great. Grab valuable. You got it, pal. All right, what's next? All right, Zan, good to see you. And hey, Zan, I will be picking up your package tomorrow. I am very much looking forward to seeing your comic. I apologize it's taken me so long to get to the place, but you know, it's just I don't like leaving my house. Blasphemous is on Amazon. Oh, okay. Falling Vector, so you haven't gotten your invite yet? I haven't gotten mine either. I'm absolutely dying to get an invite to Luna. I don't know why they're being so fucking slow. Did you see, Jaffe, all the Double Fine stuff is on Game Pass? I did. I absolutely did. I don't know if those games hold up. Have you played any of those games recently? Like, I loved Full Throttle, but if I went back and played Full Throttle, would it be good? The smooth gameplay is attractive in first person. Yeah, I agree. Hello, Novodamus. Okay, where am I? Gotta find this thing. It's in... Oh, I'm not even in the right building. Where the fuck is it? It's... Okay. Oh, I gotta go over the crosswalk. Okay. Got it. Okay. Which direction? Okay. I did play Portal. No, I know Full Throttle's remastered, but isn't the game still the game? It's over there. Okay. Ah, it's up there. Okay. I guess posting links in the chat. You know, it should work, but it doesn't. I need to make that work. Oh. I know Nawdog says I'm easily entertained. I know, but I like it. I like it, Nawdog. Okay, but I will go back and I'll play a Full Throttle, see how it goes. Grim Fandango is still pretty great, says Crank. I assume because it's point and click. Okay. I never played co-op of Portal, no. Point is Game Pass is getting all their Bethesda games. That's not Bethesda, though. That's Lucas, or that's Tim Schafer's thing. All right, see you, man. See you now, dog. All right. Get up there, you fuck. Got the door. Okay, what are my tasks? Large fires trigger the alarm. Fire alarm. Okay, well, why would I start a fire? I think what's cool about this is it's obviously very there's a lot of ways to solve the missions, so you can kind of play it however you want. Who came up with the idea for Juggernaut? You mean Juggernaut was the semi, right? Oh, I gotta do this. Save it just in case. I came up with the idea of wanting to the music's from the game, Itchy. I came up with the idea of I basically wanting to have like vehicles be able to be mounted. It was like looking like kind of like watching Halo and the Warthogs and stuff. That's kind of where it came from, but I don't know the design of it visually. We had a great concept artist named Owen. I don't remember what his last name was. He was amazing. And we also worked with a concept artist. I'm forgetting his name. He was amazing. He was on the beginning. Yeah, he did the initial design of Juggernaut. What was... Him and his wife worked together. It's a studio. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. I'll remember it, though. No, it was not based off the Jason Statham thing, no. All right, continue. Let's get another job, shall we? So far, I like this. Will you ever finish RE4? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Hang on. Customer registry indicates Lee has worked exclusively with a single client, blah, blah, blah. Head back and fetch the login devices. Okay, sure. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I will absolutely finish RE4. I don't know if I'll play Evil Within. I've heard mixed things on it. But I will absolutely play the fourth one. I mean, finish Resident Evil 4. Okay. Primary targets. Let's get in there, and there, and there. Okay. Oh, now they have like an alarm or something? Oh, fuck you. You'd think after I broke in once and fucked their shit up. Oh, they did lock the door, I think. Am I thinking too much about it? They locked it. Good. Well, there are other ways to get into the building. You finally beat the last crash level. I know. Where did you get stuck? Was it on the part where you had to wear all the masks at the same time? Like the levitation mask and everything? It was great, but it was, in fact, getting to the final boss was harder than the final boss. What should I eat for lunch tomorrow? Applebee's or Chili's? I kind of identify them as the same. I know they're different, but I don't know enough about them to identify what makes them unique and different. Oh, Cot is talking about, why can't you post on the stream, Cot? Yeah, no, Calvin likes having that put up. He's talking about my kid who made a video, and he was good at having it put up. I don't know, I think you got to be careful of living too much in fear of people. I understand your point, though, Cot. There are some creeps out there, but, you know, I think it's more... Okay, hang on. I think it's more of an issue, though, of, you know, not letting them run your life. And you know, again, I've said numerous times, most people, I think, are afraid for reasons where it's just kind of like, you know, if some fucking weirdo wants to try something, we'll see who's faster. But not that I want that to happen, but I'm not worried about it because I'm pretty well taken care of. But yeah, it'd be nice if nothing happened. That's right, Bukaki. No, I don't mind. The only thing I mind when people... Okay, hang on. Quick save. The only thing I mind... Okay, pick up target. Oh, shit. Oh, I need... Oh, shit. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. I gotta get multiple things, though, right? Oh, shit. Okay. My favorite food when I ate meat is probably steak, a medium well or whatever. Okay, wait, where am I going? Okay, so fried chicken. Fried chicken was good. Shit, Jaffe, come on now. Come on now. Oh, I have to do it in time? Oh, okay. Quick load. Yeah, fried chicken ruined it for me. It sure did. Okay. Take the target. Now, I can get away in my vehicle, but... Oh, maybe the other ones don't set off the alarm. Hang on. Quick load. Let me go check the other ones first. I have never watched a Simpsons Treehouse of Horror. I should. Okay, I'm going to go see if the other ones might not cause the alarms to go off. Maybe that's... I have to do them in order or something. I wish there was, like, on-screen indicators. It kind of sucks having to keep going to the map, but, you know. Oh, I got you. I got you, Cotton. No, I appreciate the discretion. I do. I appreciate it. All of these are gonna. Okay, so okay, I see what this game is. Okay, so I have to basically make a tunnel. Kronos, are people still playing Ascension? I guess they are. Multiplayer Ascension? I had no idea. Okay, so I need to basically make a path that goes like this. Okay, so this is a neat game. This is a neat game. Okay. All right, let me, okay, let me do this. You play it every day. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, so I need to go. Okay, hang on. And that's on the top floor. Oh, shit. Okay. Second building. It's in here. I have met Ed Boon. I've been to lunch with Ed Boon before. We were gonna make a Twisted Metal arcade game together in a time. Ed is a good dude. Salt of the earth. I have never watched a Treehouse. Yeah. I'm not a big Simpsons fan. I mean, I don't hate The Simpsons. I like Family Guy more. All right, let's see where this thing is. Okay, so they are all going to cause an alarm to go off. Okay. Okay. You resume your Tomb Raider 1 on the PSX. Oh, nice, Itchy. That's good to hear, man. Simpsons was your childhood. Yeah, I'm a little older. I mean, Simpsons came out in... when I was in college was the first year of The Simpsons. And I thought it was cool, but I was never like, dude, Bart Simpson's so awesome. I was just like, all right. All right, let me go up there and see if I can get where I need to go. Has anybody been sick without COVID during COVID? Like, has anybody got just like a normal cold? Okay, so if I go there, I pull that, and then how do I get... I gotta go... No, totally sick you have. So what did you have, totally sick of onions? Like, I wonder if I'm getting a bit of a sore throat right now. So a bunch of you guys have. Right, Eddie, I'm with you. I think you worry it'll be COVID, right? It also may just be that I have the fan blowing on me. Okay, this doesn't work for the way my brain works. Okay, you just had a common cold. Okay. Okay. I think I got this. I need to get... How can you not like this? Right, Novodamus, that's true. My allergies have been pretty bad too. That may be what's going on. This is so creative. Oh, there's like the hook. Oh, you guys, this is cool. This is fucking cool. You're basically solving a puzzle totally procedurally. What is the term for that that Harvey Smith kind of made well known? Not systemic. It's you think Ed wants to emergent? Yes, thank you, Alexis. It's really interesting because I'm trying to figure out how do I make a path to get over there so I can get away before the cops come. That's a good question, Ben. Is Teardown multiplayer? I don't know. I could see it being a good multiplayer, but I don't know. Ah! Oh, there is health. That was not intended to do that. What is this? Grab valuable. Okay. Oh, he talked about it with Game Informer. Falling Vector, you haven't seen this? I've seen this, like, I've seen GIFs of this. A lot of times these days, when Rocket League came out, a lot of the talk amongst developers, and I think it was smart, was it's like one of the reasons Rocket League did so well was because it GIFed really well. Like you were able to sort of advertise it on Twitter and social media with nothing more than just a GIF. And okay, I need to be able to get out. I need to blow this window out. So I've been watching a bunch of GIFs of this over the last year, and it looked amazing. So when it came out the other day, I was like, oh, I know what that is. Okay, so I'm going to take this upstairs. I'm going to use it to make an escape route over there. Okay, watch this. You guys will want me as part of your crime team after this fucking thing. Okay, let's see. That's what I want. That thing. I want that thing. Oh, okay. I need another thing. Okay. There's probably a much quicker way to do this. But I've never played this game before, so it's taken me some time to sort of learn the logic. Wasn't there another tank? And then the hook is the space. What does that do? What is... Space is hook? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what kind of PC I have. Somebody, it might have been caught. Somebody told me how to find out. Oh, no, 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 no! Well, guess I'm not using that anymore. The game has mod support. Just love how the whole ethos is freedom. That's cool. I didn't know it had mod support. Okay, I've got to get over there. I've got to get over there. A 1070? Okay. Maybe it was you, Bukaki, who helped me out. You done goof? Nah, there's a lot of ways to skin this cat, which I think is what makes it fun. What I really need to do is I need to find some more of that explosive shit. So Boone really wants out of fighting? Well, I mean, the guy's made enough money that why doesn't he just leave? What did he say in Game Informer? Why is he staying? I really like this game, though, you guys. There's something really fresh about this game. It's really cool. Problem is, here's the thing. I've got to be able to go from this building to this building quickly, or the cops will be there. So I can get this, and get this, and get this. That's what I'm trying to build. So I need something to let me get over this river fast. If I do this, I'm not going to have the time. I can start here. I'm still going to have to do this U-shape. There's got to be a way to get on this plank. Jaffe, when the vaccine comes out, do you plan on making your kids get it? I don't know. Depends on all kinds of things, like who made it and how was it tested and all kinds of shit. So I can't really answer that question for you, pal. Okay, I've got to make an opening. That's what I need. Let me get the valuable. He said he wants to make an MMO that's always online, like I have to hide your character so they don't get killed. Oh, that's kind of interesting. But why does he say he can't? What is the reason he gives for why he can't walk away from making fighting games? Okay. Need to go up top. No, come back. Well, I'm glad there's more of these. I should just walk straight now. I guess you have to be careful. What caused that to... Oh, shit, I've destroyed... Oh, and it destroyed the steps, you fucker. All right, I'm just going to have to throw it up there. Shit. All right, that's what I want. Okay. Oh, he may have struck a deal so he can bounce back and forth? Okay. I need that to be open for me. All right, let's see what... Okay, there we go. That'll do it. You hope Ed gets royalties? Well, I don't think he gets royalties. I could be wrong. But I know he gets bonuses. It depends on the deal, because weren't they independent before they got bought by... Or were they always Warner Brothers? I don't think they were always Warner Brothers. They were Midway, and then didn't Midway buy Warner Brothers? I don't know what the deal was. All right, there we go. Okay. This is kind of difficult. Okay, come on now. What do I like this, but I'm not very good at this. I have these other tools, but I don't really know what to do with them. Tommy's Pants, it is not a mine... I mean, depends how you use that term. It's not a Minecraft knockoff in the sense that it's... I wish you could... Can you rotate this? Maybe if I could see at an angle. No, you can't. I don't consider it a Minecraft knockoff. No, I don't. Gotta punch a hole in one of those fucking walls, man. By the trailer, I could tell this would be a super satisfying game tray. Are you guys thinking this is still a good stream game? Or no? You were so ugly as a baby says totally. Thank you for the super chat, pal. My mom fed me with a slingshot. That sounds like something Hogwash would write. That's a good joke, though. All right, what? I need a vehicle. I need a vehicle. Let's see. Yeah, it is a good talk while you play. Oh, Bacon, no offense, Bacon, I don't really put a lot of value in your opinion. You are so limited. You remind me of me when I was in like high school and junior high. I loved movies, I said, but I would never give anything a chance if it wasn't a big budget studio movie. And I don't know why I was like that, but I was a fucking moron. You know how many movies I missed out on? Eddie, I don't think Halo will release next year. It's crazy Bungie made the entire trilogy. It wouldn't surprise me given that they just lost somebody else. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, man. I mean, it's fucking crazy as fuck, man. I need a way to solve this puzzle. I think this is just ruined. Yeah, I can't get in there anymore. Should I restart? Did I explain who made my life miserable in Mickey Mania? I mean, at the time, it was the Sony producer, but honestly, it was me. It was me not knowing how video games were made. And so it was really me having to sort of learn how to adjust my expectations and learn basically what video games are. I guess that was the wrong button. What video games are and how they're made. I had no idea how games were made. And so honestly, if I were to go back now, I'd probably get along great with the producer. It was just that I didn't know what I didn't know. And so I just assumed that I was right, and I needed all this control, and she was trying to basically keep the production from falling apart. And, you know, at the end of the day, she was absolutely right. But I didn't know that, you know. I don't think you think Halo Infinite's going down the same path as Duke. I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is, you know, I think they need to bring in some goddamn, you know, look, I mean, I know I not brag, but I talk a lot about Shannon and how good of a producer she is. They need to, I've said it 100 times, I'm not saying anything new, but assuming that they look at their situation as a ongoing problem, like it seems from the outside world, they need to go to someone like a Shannon or a Rhodey, and just say, look, we need you. We need you to move. We're going to pay you a lot of money, more money than you've ever been paid. Will you please help us? Because we don't know what we're doing. We have a lot of good ideas. I think what Spencer has done, like I said, with Xbox is really impressive. But they have the only logical conclusion, other than just some crazy story that we haven't heard and we may never hear, is that their management of how to manage internal and external development is just really bad. Because it's happened with Halo. It's happened, they couldn't launch their hardware with anything. They need somebody to come in there and help them manage. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems that way. How come Rockstar keeps releasing GTA 5, not 4? Because they're making boatloads of fucking money off Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. Tommy's Pants, Duke Nukem got remade a bunch. Yeah. I mean, you mean they started over, right? And eventually it went to Randy's company. It started with 3D Realms, right? Okay, I gotta be careful here. Shit. All I want to do is make a fucking hole in the wall. Fucking, I'm restarting this fucking mission. I'm restarting it because I haven't done anything yet. I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to do it. This is a good game, though. This is a good fucking game. I like this game. You're going to see this game on a number of Game of the Year lists. This, unless it just takes a dump halfway through, there's something incredibly fresh about this title, fellas. I'm telling you. You got to trust your Papa Jaffe. I wouldn't lie to you. Yeah, Rockstar's making a shit ton of money right now off the online. So they're like, well, let's keep making events for the online. Why would we not do that? And hell, and again, and what it actually does is it brings the people are still buying the game because you need the game to play online, and all their friends are playing online. I mean, I think one of our Gabbin' and Games game nights will probably be a GTA online. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let me do this right now. Okay, I want to make a hole here. I'm going to go to that building. I'm going to turn right. And right now, I need to make a hole in the building. So I'm going to back up and make an entrance. Okay, there we go. Just experience, just a little experience. That's all anybody needs. Okay, I need a hole right. Am I in the building? Okay, I need a hole. That's where I need the hole, right over there. I don't think I can damage brick with this, can I? I don't think so. Okay. You think Tony Hawk's a contender? I haven't played it. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Do you think games are getting worse or we're just getting with the times? No. Let me ask you a question, Brian. Do you tend to play on PC or do you tend to play on... Oh, shit. What is your system of choice? I think anybody who plays on PC absolutely does not look at games as getting worse. We are in a really good period of games right now. But what's happening is that, you know, I saw today that, like, they said that now Far Cry 6 might not even come out now in 2021. So what's happening is the console business market of selling these really expensive titles is making them insanely expensive, and they're making them less prone to take chances. And so I think if all you play on is console, and even there you don't explore some of the more interesting titles, I would understand your position. Yeah, Alexa says, unfortunately, this type of emergent play is less popular on consoles. I mean, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is really exciting to me. But you're absolutely right. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to take this over there. You're absolutely right that this, you know, to me, this is one of those real fresh feeling games. So I don't agree with Brian's perspective. But yeah, if this doesn't connect to a console audience, and I am a console audience, then sure. I mean, they get what they pay for. And right now, if what they're paying for is the same, consoles are pickier with their QA. That's true, but you're not wrong, Eternal, but I do think it comes at a cost, right? And the cost is, you know, you lose some innovation. Like, this game is early access, but I'm much happier playing this than an incredibly polished game, because it's interesting. No, consoles do get the indie games too. You just they don't get them as often and as easily as this. Okay. Am I doing it right? Okay, I'm doing it right. That's what I need to do. I need to tear this fucker down. Watch this, you guys. You're gonna be so impressed with me. No. Okay, good. Alright, let's see if I did it. Okay. Come on, Jaffe. Come on, Jaffe. Okay, so... Oh my god, Jaffe, this is Maybe this game is too smart for you. Maybe that's what's happening. Okay, that's what I'm trying to destroy. That's, oh shit, man. Gaming is only getting worse if you only play games. Oh, shut up, Bacon. But you know what playing on console has absolutely made me realize, or playing on PC, is there is a lot of snobbery, which is so weird. I think all gamers just would like games, but there's a lot of yeah. There you go, Heath. Gaming only gets worse when you, as a gamer, can't look at gaming from both a blockbuster standpoint and an all-around standpoint. Yeah, I can't even understand that. But you're not wrong, but I cannot understand why gamers are only willing to look at blockbuster production value. I mean, if that's what they like, that's what they like. I was saying in high school, I wanted nothing to do with the art films. Now I like both. Maybe it's an age thing. Because after a while, you realize the blockbuster films, because they cost so much, they're limited because they have to be financially. Because they can't take as many chances. Yeah, Eternal, I like this game a lot. But I mean, I'm really compelled to solve this puzzle. The one failure of this game for me would be that if I play this after solving this puzzle and I'm like, oh, okay, I've done it, I get it, and they want me to do it for 50 more levels, I don't know if it would sustain. But to, you know, honestly, I can't tell you because I'm having such a hard time with it. I really need to make a goddamn opening. Fuck this shit. That's what I need. There's my boy. That's what I need. Let's tear it. Oh, shit! Shit! I'm gonna tear this motherfucker down. Oh! No, I needed that. I needed that. After Greek mythology, we were thinking of exploring Egyptian. When I was working on God of War 3 for a couple of weeks, it was going to be Egyptian. Is VR dead? It's not dead, but I think it is... I don't think it's ever going to catch on like people thought it would. I think AR is going to be huge, but VR... It's just it's you know, for like certain, you know, arcade events and stuff maybe, but hang on, can I do that? Can I do that? Like the Rift and everything, or the Void. I don't think it's dead, but I think as immersive and cool as it is, you just have a problem where, you know, it's the gameplay that it creates after the immersion gimmick wears off, which is a brilliant gimmick. It's really hard to justify, you know, putting it on. And even with Quest, I thought Quest was going to solve it because Quest is so easy to use and stuff. But even that, it's like, yeah, but it's like you can't see and you got to stand in a certain place and it's kind of hot. And yeah, I have the Rift and I have the Quest. And I love them both. But I feel that... Is that a hit? Is that... I feel that it's still I'd rather just play a flat screen game. Where was that? Where was that? Here? It was here. What about iMac? What do you mean? Well, amazing. Give me an example where it's not a gimmick and the gameplay is actually better. Not the immersion, but the gameplay. Because there's Jaffe. There's zero doubt the immersion is second to fucking none in VR. But ultimately, like, I'm immersed in this game right now. So would this game be more immersive in a headset? Sure. But would it be more compelling? Would it be more fun? No, because the immersion wears off and you're still left with what is the game asking you to do at a functional level. And in that regard... Ooh. Ooh. Oh. In that regard, you know, who cares? You just, you know, immerse yourself in the game and be good with it. Right, no, Bukaki, I'm not, there's no doubt that if you play Squadrons in VR, it is an experience unlike any other experience, and it is absolutely immersive and wonderful. But ultimately, though, the point, though, is after that, after you've gotten that out of your system, which is fucking impressive as fuck, you still have to deal with, okay, I want to tear this fucker down. Oh, this is a hard game for Jaffe. Hello, Quiet Night. Always good to see you, sir. How do I tear this building down? I'm just gonna try shit. Yeah, once you're engaged with the game, you're good, right? I don't think you need all this other stuff. It's impressive, but anyway, that's my take. But hey, if you genuinely think the gameplay of Squadrons is better after the gimmick of the immersion wears off, I mean, it might be. Maybe because you can look left and right and have peripheral vision, it genuinely makes it a better experience. I haven't tried it yet. Oh, Truth and Entertainment, right. Yeah, when the day comes. But again, even that, though, he's saying when the day comes where you don't even know you're in the Matrix. But even that, though, you still have the problem of needing engaging game design. Because you could argue that our life right now is we're living in the Matrix. But if you aren't living a good, exciting life, if it hasn't been designed for you, or you haven't been able to procedurally generate a great life for yourself, no matter how immersive it is, you're still not satisfied. I played Mad World. It was okay. I didn't play a lot of it. I think, yeah, I think, I don't know if I would use immersive Zoe. I would use, Zoe's saying he thinks that 2D games can be more immersive. I think engaging is a different word than immersive, right? I think you're absolutely right with engaging. I don't know if I would agree with you that they're more immersive, but can they be more engaging? Fuck yeah. I wish I could look up higher. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, hang on a minute now. This may work. This may work. If I can fucking get out of this thing. Okay. Is that where I'm trying to go? That is exactly where I'm trying to go. Okay. Okay, I think we got this. Are you asking me about my computer? People, I need to find a way to answer the question. I really don't know, man. I'm not a computer guy. Well, yeah, age will do that for sure, man. Zombie U, I owned it. Believe it or not, I never played it. From Ubisoft, I heard they did a lot of really cool shit with the pad, but I never played it. Oh, we knocked it down. We knocked it down. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see what happens now. Okay, get out of that fucking thing. Okay, okay. Okay. I mean, I'm going to solve this in a weird fucking way. But that's kind of the only way I know how to solve it. You know what is really cool about this game? Is it absolutely lets... The way you solve this shit... People are going to find so many ways to solve this. That is not... That's different. Like, I think the way I'm solving it here is probably moronic. But it's the only way I can think of. Okay, I want to make sure that's going to work first, though. Do you think this wrecking truck is the embodiment of Kratos? Yeah. Well, who in this world would see through Jaffe? I think so, but I think the player is being asked to do a lot more thinking in this game than most of the puzzles in God of War asked you to do, for sure. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. God damn it. That was my fault. I was reading Bacon's stupid comment. It's one of the most underrated games of 8th generation, the Wii U game. Yeah, being on Wii U didn't help. Yeah, you have to have the Wii U, right? Because that was the whole thing. Like, you used the pad for a different function as the zombies were attacking. Okay. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Okay. Okay, so now we can steal that. Come down here. Steal that. Jump down here. Let's make a hole in that wall. Okay, so we can come down here. Drop down here. Let me get this out of the way. Let's make sure my escape plan works. Steal that one, jump, come down here, go out this way, and then I need to get to, we go straight. We need an entrance here. I think, well, what we should do, let's fucking make an entrance in all these places. Hello, Andre. Good to see you, man. This is the greatest game. I imagine if you're like a kid playing this, likes trucks and shit, you will be in hog heaven. Oh, Bacon's always... Bacon gets a lot of attention on the stream. And people always say don't feed the trolls, but I'm like, I totally sick of Onion says when Bacon's out of 5th grade, he'll understand. You know, I don't really care if he... I ignore him when I'm too busy to pay attention to him, but maybe he doesn't, you know. And I don't even mean that in a mean way when I say maybe he doesn't have any friends. I mean, that's okay. But, you know, maybe he doesn't get any attention in his real life. I don't know. Nothing wrong with that. You're welcome here, pal. Just don't be a dick. Okay, well, that's about as far as that truck's going to take me. I need to figure out... Oh, hello. That's what I need. Okay. Yeah, that's what I need. Come on. How do you not... Oh, don't jump it. Mark my words, folks. This game will be up for a number of Game of the Year awards when all is said and done. I like, though, that he can do all this damage and the cops don't come. But the minute I steal plans... I mean, it's a game, right? No, Jaffe, it's not a game. Okay, where is... Okay. So here's my escape. I steal this... Let's run the path, shall we? Let's see what happens. Then I go to my truck. Oh. Don't forget that. Yep. Yes, Bacon is Delta Gamer. Absolutely. He sure as fuck is. Yes. Always has been. I don't know if Bukaki's still around. He's on the Discord, yes, but I don't know if he's on the stream right now. Wrong way. Hello, Mario. The game reminds me of Mud Runner, Slow Runner. Great physics, and you need to get through the environment. I've never played that. Is that pretty much what Mud Runner is? I did Classic Krusty. Why did Dell get banned? I don't remember. He was just being a dick. What didn't I like about Limbo? I didn't like the cadence of it. I didn't like that it was like, you take a couple of steps, you die. You pass a screen or two, you die. It was just very staggering. Start, stop. But I thought Outside was brilliant. I loved Outside. Great fucking game. Okay, that's what we need. Let's go do this fucking thing.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm streaming, but I'm ready whenever you're coming over. What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, are you saying that you can stop whenever, or you're just streaming just to stream?
No, I'm streaming, but I've been streaming for a long time. I was I let everybody know it was going to be a short stream, so I'm, you know, whenever you're over, I'm gonna hop off.
Okay. All right. Let me talk to Calvin and see what they're doing.
All right, call me back.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. This game makes me nervous. I would not be a good thief. This is, I don't know what to do. Okay, I clearly have to rob that first. Okay, hang on. You know what I also could have done? I'm a maroon. Look at this. Look at, I could have done that. I could have done that. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. That's what's good about this game. All right, let's see. So now we got it. Okay, steal this. Go across. Agree, Alexis. Now, okay. So let's run the circuit, shall we? All that work for nothing. All that work for nothing. Okay, so let me go up and steal the thing. Did I forget to leave a path? Oh, shit, Jaffe, you idiot. Idiot. There we go. Okay, steal this. And then I want to go that way. So, steal it, come down, jump. Don't do that. Then come here. Don't do that. Okay, where's the thing I'm supposed to steal? Wrong building, Jaffe. That's why you gotta plan. You gotta plan. Oh, Chris, you were going to suggest that? Yeah, I don't mind backseat gaming in this stream. It's part of the fun. Anything you see, let me know. Okay, so basically, it's in this building. Come in here. Okay, steal this. And then rotate. And go this way.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Chimp.
When are we gonna go to Spirit?
Mom's supposed to be calling you right now.
Oh, but I accidentally just hung up.
Then steal this. And then find the exit, which is... Alright, we can quick save. Let's do it. Let's just try it. Well, okay. Is Bacon doing something different? I've always told the mods, I've said, look, don't ban somebody just because they are, you know, just disagreeable. But if they're being rude or mean to people, we should get them the fuck out of here. Absolutely. And I'll do that right now. But I'm not sure what he, I'm not paying attention to him right now. But let me know for sure. Well, I call my son Champ ironically. I don't think anybody's sitting around thinking that I'm like, oh, hey, sport. It's a joke. You're giving an opinion. Yeah, you guys got to let me know, because if Rob's not here and Bacon's not here, I'm not keeping an eye because I'm focused on this. So. Okay, I really want to do this. Get up there, fucker. I mean, there will come a point where bacon gets on my last nerve, but for now, I don't care. Okay, here we go. Let's do a quick save. Okay, let me look at the map. I turn around. All right, here we go. Shit. Come on, Jaffe. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Look at the map. 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 I gotta go straight. I gotta go straight. I gotta go straight. Shit. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Shit, shit, shit. Fuck! It's actually not unfair at all. It's absolutely super fair, and that's what I think is great about it. It just requires me to think a little bit more than I'm used to in a game like this. So now let's see. All right, so if I come in here and go up the steps. Grab that. If there's a place to destroy the wire, I will. Emilio, I really like this. like I said, I'm not really. I don't know if it makes the world's best stream game. I don't know if it's fun to watch, but it is really satisfying to play. I will tell you that. It's one of them. I keep using the word fresh. It is one of the most fresh feeling games I've played in a very long time. Okay, so if I get that, then I go down like this, and then, and I'm out. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Pretty sure. Now, the only question is that truck was helping me get up on the thing, but. So I gotta get up there, right? Yeah. I will check in just 1 second. I want to at least lay this route out in case that's not how it works. God damn it, Jaffe. No, I have not played the Carmageddon remake. Is it worth playing? Damn, get in there, fuck. Alright, please tell me this is high enough. Okay, it's right over there. Final Fantasy 15 movie? No. Eddie, I agree. Car combat with this would be really cool. I'm with you. No. Well, maybe. This is what, I mean, this is what pure gaming, this is what games are. This is, I don't care, because now, yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm stuck, so I'll move this shit. I mean, think about that. If that's not for you, I respect that, but this is like, this is fucking a great simulation. Because I'm like, oh, I can't do that, so now I'll make it so I can. I mean, look at that. I mean, if I want, I could build a fucking bridge to get up there. Okay, so now... Probably not smart. How do you... I wish you could rotate it. I'm sure there's a... This is the second level, right? So I'm sure I'm making this harder than it needs to be. I haven't seen the first Descent movie, Michael Myers. Just stay, just stay. What do I think about black people who are against Black Lives Matter? I mean, I think the problem with Black Lives Matter for some people is it's so, a lot of people have different ideas of what it is. And so until you can really define it, sadly, Black Lives Matter is almost like Gamergate in that my view of it is a very positive organization that is, you know, fighting for equality. You talk to some people and they're like, oh, Black Lives Matter wants to kill people and loot and riot and all that. And so I think until you have a real definition of what Black Lives Matter is, I don't think you can put that on anyone, whatever their race is, to, you know, I don't know what you refer to Black Lives Matter as, you know what I'm saying? So, but assuming that everybody understood Black Lives Matter the way I did, which is the desire to have equality across all races, I would go, I'm surprised and I would be curious to hear a black person that was opposed to Black Lives Matter if it was defined the way I'm defining it. But not everybody does. Come on, Jet, what am I doing? There's got to be an easier way to get up there. This is stupid. Can I pick this fucking thing up? Kinda. Like I said, I'm sure you can go look at a tutorial. And this would be no problem. Or I could just pick these up. Christopher says, Black Lives Matter to me is about equality and helping my culture be able to live the American dream. Yeah, I mean, if that's how you define Black Lives Matter, and frankly, that's how I define it, give or take, I would say anyone that's opposed to Black Lives Matter, I would think is an odd bird and worth having a conversation with. If it were a black person that were opposed to Christopher Moore's definition that he just gave, I would be wondering if they don't have internalized racism, because why would you want black folks to not have equality and have the opportunity to live the American dream? You could maybe argue, like some women argue about the certain aspects of feminism, that you shouldn't have to have that. It should just be equal. But it's not, though. And as long as it's not, you know. So there's my answer, pal. Well, I don't accuse you of derailing the chat. I'm just like, I ignore you. Hey. Hello.
All right, I'm finishing up my banana and then I'll be over.
Okay.
I'll leave it in like 5 minutes.
Yep, we'll see you soon.
I'll just park the car car and then you guys come down?
Yeah, just give me a shout. I'll bring the kids down.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, so here's what I need to know, because I'm going to wrap this up soon, but I want to finish this if I can. Is this a good stream game? Or is it like, Jaffe, please never fucking stream this again. Play this shit on your own time, motherfucker. Or is it like, no, this is a good game to watch being streamed? I have no idea. You guys tell me. Okay, 2 you guys like it. It's a fun game to watch, says Eddie. Is there a bulldozer? It is a stream game. Unanimous. Devin, you like it? Okay, cool. Okay, there is this bulldozer. Let me try that, maybe. Melina, you like it? Okay, cool. Well, I like it because it lets me talk to you guys, but still have something to play in the background. 11-1. Cool, Heath. Okay, let's try this. But I mean, that's, yeah, you were right. Who was that asking about a bulldozer? Body modification? I think body modification is fine. I think as long as it comes from a healthy psychological place. Look at that. Whose ever idea that was. I appreciate that. Okay, let's quick save and let's try this because I got to go. But I want to see if the plan worked. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. I get that. I turn around. I go across. I go there. I go through the thing. I go there. I drop out. All right, let's try it. Here we go, fellas. Okay, it's 180. Here we go. This totally is tense. It feels so good. It feels like you're living in a fucking heist movie. Okay. Wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Boom. That's some good stuff, fellas. That's some good stuff. I dig this game a great deal. I think you will find this on a number of. We'll wait and see. But I think this is going to be a hit game. I think you're going to find people talking about this game a lot. Okay, real quick. That's the stream. It's been great. I hope you guys had a good time hanging out. Thank you so much for the super chat, Akashi. I appreciate it, pal. Tomorrow night, we're back next week. All the specials are over and stuff. We're back next week, 3 o'clock, 3:15 Monday. Tomorrow night is our Halloween double feature. Train to Busan, House of 1,000 Corpses for Calypso, Cult of Calypso, and above. If you're interested, Down below, you can click on what all the memberships cost and what they're about. There's a Google Doc you should read. I hope to see some of you guys there. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for the super chats today. Thank you for the new members today. Thank you for all the good conversation. I am off to go to the Halloween store. And I'll talk to you guys soon.